we're trying to drum up business, which worked, but we haven't built it yet, and I haven't gotten it back yet. So I was like, I don't know if I should spend a couple grand on going to the Kings tonight. And then I'm watching it. And I'm like, fuck, I should have went. Fuck it, it's only money.
It is crazy though. Like those events, that experience, it's with you for life. You're
Mhm.
like, why would I spend 2 grand just to go to this thing? But you're like, you would remember it forever.
There's nothing like playoff hockey. I don't know if you guys have ever been, but if you ever get the chance, I've
My
been
playoff hockey is like
to.
Bulldogs.
Uh,
So I don't think
I'm
that's the
telling you,
same.
man, when it's
Big
the
stands, man.
NHL, it's way more exciting than even just a normal game.
Right, Stan, you go across the street and you guys have hockey right there, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We have a semi-pro hockey team in Milwaukee.
I'm gonna be a
My
favorite.
friend works for it,
Listen, my
so
pro team,
he's always whenever you want to go to a hockey game, I can go. But it is semi-pro. I like it because they fight more. If I'm being honest.
still good.
That's true. Get more
Yeah,
games.
that's why you want playoff hockey, man. That's the only time where there's no reason not to fight. There's no reason not to
Yeah.
give it all, because if you're eliminated, you're fucking out. So
That's the same reason why I like college football this more than I like NFL. They go all
Sure.
out.
if you're out, you're out. Yeah, and injuries be damned. If you go out, you got all the time in the world to rest up for next season. So
That's right.
Yeah.
What's a few
I
teeth?
remember in college, our basketball team was shit, and our football team was shit, but our hockey team was pretty good. And so I have a lot of fond memories of going, and we had a hockey stadium like on campus that they would play at.
what?
So I had a lot of fond memories of like
cool.
going,
That's awesome.
like pre-gaming, getting absolutely smashed, and then going to a hockey game and just like screaming obscenities at the other college team and stuff like that. So.
It's not
Nice.
much different in the pros, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. You would like learn everybody, like people would learn the like first names of the players on the other team so that you could incorporate them into like mean chants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. I think 2 of you guys are missing, right? Unless I don't math right.
Well, when I
Reno
tried to
said
join
he'd be running
Leva,
late
it
in
booted me
chat.
Oh yeah,
from
Reno's
Discord.
sorry, 3 of you are missing.
Alright, I'll try
Yeah.
again. Better not boot me. It booted me off Discord for some reason when I joined Leva.
That's good.
Reno has a kid?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, for real?
The same age, I think. Like almost like around our age, our kid's age too. He lives at Irvine too. Very close to me.
Yeah, it's not letting me into Leva. What the heck?
I think the
There we
only
go.
one in
You mean
this group.
Foundry? Because you're already in. Hold on, let me kick you.
I'm in.
I think
No, I
the
made
only
it.
one in this
No, I
group
just
that
kicked
doesn't
you.
have a kid.
You jerk.
I don't either.
Big G and both of you guys definitely have kids. There's Goblin Orphans. There's plenty of them available for you in game.
That's
And you
true.
guys go by the gerbils. They'll have signs up. I definitely encourage to pop in, see the options, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Oh yeah, mine's
I
not. I'm
think
not.
Bernie was given 2.
You guys want more kids?
I hate kids, so I don't know what you're
in
talking
game.
about.
You want some kids in game?
No, they're food? Oh, food sources.
If how I treated those kids in
He's a
game was
2-year-old.
any
There you go.
indication of how I treat kids in real life, it's a good thing I don't have kids.
You are not allowed to babysit my children. I don't know what John's rules were around you. I don't know why he let you see them. But
Yeah,
first
what's
day-
up with that? Like, what is up with
That's
John?
gross.
I love an update from that
I'm
guy.
actually a great babysitter and a great uncle. You just don't want me to be around longer than a couple days.
Yeah. So just you have a time limit before it goes sour.
Yeah. That's about when, the antics start to not be as fun. And they're like, I think my kids might get hurt.
Nice.
Yeah, when are you gonna take John's kids racing?
Yeah. Has that already begun?
As soon as they are old enough, which is going to be 2 years old. That's the plan.
That sounds good. That's good age for it.
Sounds cool. Dope.
Yeah, I mean, any younger, you just don't have any enough motor sensory control. Any older, you're starting to lose that little bit of talent you could have got.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Throw
Reno,
him in some
how are you, sir?
go-karts.
Yeah, that's the plan. Like little, we're gonna start with little ones. He's already got them in like these little chairs where they've got like a fake wheel to
Sure.
like mess around on.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
Nice. All right,
I need to
Reno,
get
mic check real
myself.
fast because I haven't heard
I don't
one.
have the proper wheel for the kid to play with, but I know she loves it. She
Hey,
would love
I'm
that.
here.
Thank you, Reno. Appreciate it.
I'll be right back. I've just got to take care of a few more things.
All good. Well, here's a quick recap. Since I do have enough of you guys here, and I think, oh, we got another. So perfect. We're just getting more brains covered in the recap. A lot of different random things happen in a massive conversational gossip episode, which was still tons of fun. It went in all kinds of directions. The goose was like, yo, and you guys were like, yo, and then like there was a chance at a golden egg to hit the world for a second time, and I was like, yo, and then things went really crazy and in different directions. So now we're here like, yo. Bernie, after a deep psychic and emotional unraveling, remembers where Brother Fields fell. You get a glimpse back. You kind of recall the moment in which it occurred. Vicinity crying, coins falling, body collapsing, and then that slow, sluggish. You're not sure if it's a mix of Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas, but you don't know the names of either film, but you remember this weird worm-like spectral, even though it was vicinity, but it was like the weird flickering flames going between the pillars of the night at the campsite as you just see consuming what you believe to be of Brother Fields, though you also know he took a huge shit that night. So the body, if any remains were there for Sister Fields, would be there. The journal also revealed that Bernie may be a reincarnation or an echo of this rumored to be Ranger Ted. Chase left just before the answers could be truly answered, and now he's off writing a thesis with no true evidence because it's here in your hands. It speaks to you in a weird loop of paradox across times. You're not sure if it's ahead, behind, or right in between. The party enjoys a chaotic but heartfelt breakfast. You guys get some bonds back. We have Claremont here in the field. And then a goblin emissary. God, these gerbils do know how to keep you guys involved in the real world. They made a pact with not just the Spirians, but also the Orc Coalition, which is known as the Flask Union, if you wanted that detail. They promised to offer assistance to both sides when called upon, and guess what? They're both calling. The question is do you guys make a profiteering method of playing both ends until you get caught or get out, or do you favor a side from the beginning? The choice is yours. And really, it all comes down to you guys deciding on a few directions, which I have here in a party message already in the chat box. You guys got to decide what the next step is. You can stack them, you can do all of them all at once, or you can just decide on which direction you want to go. At the end of the day, whether or not you make the decision in the next few minutes or start the conversation, there will be something that occurs soon.
I want to help the Warforged because I can't see the box.
We'll post
That
it
would
in
be what?
Discord.
Is
Helping
Foundry loading for you guys? 'Cause
end
it's
the
Helping me?
war.
not loading for me.
Yeah, we're all in.
I'm a Warforged.
You're in, Stan. You're sitting there. It says you're in. Oh, you just
I
backed
don't
out.
know that he knows that yet.
Nah, he doesn't know that, but you should help me. I think I want to get
Yeah.
busy with Sister Fields. Come on, Stan.
on.
Let's do this.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Copy
try
that.
to reload my Foundry. One sec. Sister Fields would not be interested because she only dates gods.
Okay. That makes sense. But I like
I mean,
her
she
food.
said she did touch
Like
Lathander
her
once
cook.
through prayer.
If this were Mulan, I'd be the fat guy who's like, all I want is a girl who can cook for me.
I like that description. That's a good one. All right, wait, who are we missing? Reno, are you? Oh, he's probably gone, not present at this exact moment. Oh, Chad
I'll
just
be right
got
back.
in.
I'm gonna restart and see if that
You
fixes
good?
it, but
You good?
I'll-
Chad, are you trying to get in, or you just jumped in? I noticed apparently people are
Yeah,
having
let's just-
hiccups.
Hey, can we get Okay, so Randall, I'm thinking like, is there a code word or something you can like shout out if there's like a goal or something big that happens?
Ooh, in the game, there you go.
I'll come back and say goal.
How about just a random fireball? Has to throw a fireball.
That could work.
And if somebody gets in the time box, I don't know, you just cuss at someone or punch the random person next to you if somebody goes into a time box.
Yep. Bernie put someone in timeout. I like it. They can't roll for the X amount of time box.
What else is there? I mean, you can't do it for checks because there's a check every like 30 seconds at least.
Every serious knockdown is a trip check for one of the party members. Every time a helmet falls
It's
off.
like my role agreed with you, Claremont.
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Reno, in case you missed out, the in the chat box, and those of you who are just logging in, looks like only Reno is in. Reno, did your Foundry load?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's game pause right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure it loaded because I'm hearing a few are hiccuping again. So yeah, in the chat, Big G, you have not said nothing yet, and you have a full stomach because they have been doing very well feeding you. What is your opinion?
Oh, I was gonna just type something. I was eating. But
Of course, look at dude. Big G is eating in and out of character. Truly to
I
it.
know I've been eating.
What up, Chad?
Yeah,
Big G.
delicious.
Go for it. What?
Oh, go ahead, Big G. We were just saying hi to the
Oh
bald
no,
guy.
he's gonna go for a majority role.
Gotcha. Okay. So Anchor and Brotherfield. All right, Chad, you just joining us. Quick recap. Everyone did something crazy last session, talking shit, doing shit. Golden Egg almost appeared for the second time, in which ended up not occurring. And then at the end, we have a decision to make. In the chat, when you do log in, or in the Discord, which I also posted to King Sprinkles, but you can also see it in the tit for tat, is the open options that you guys currently have available to you. And we are voting on which direction we are lingering toward. So far, it seems as if investigating the Anchor and Brotherfield's final resting place is the header. You are muted in case we wanted to hear your voice. Yeah. In case you said anything, I wasn't sure if you talked. Got it. You see that? God, I'm such a good DM. I'm having a whole conversation with somebody who's not speaking back. All right. So with that, it looks like our vote is just 2 people with a guarantee from Big G following these 2 people at this time. Reno, what's your opinion? Wiggles also did say Brotherfield in the Discord chat.
I cast mine into the war one, number 3.
Okay. Profit from or and war. Like it. Sister Fields, are you present? They ran off. Beautiful. And Chad, I didn't actually see your answer if you had one.
I'm not sure if you're talking about something in Foundry, but it's nothing's loading.
But give it a good long second because it seems like everyone, when they leave, it loads you in. But in Discord, I also posted the same little message.
Where did you post it in Discord?
The chat. Oh, opinion.
Oh, okay. Final party vote. The next step. You're not a child. I'm a Bernie. The next one.
You're a Bernie?
Yeah. I'm a Bernie.
I think we should all be variations of Bernie, right? Because Ranger Ted in different universes or whatever. So we can all be
Like the Spider-Verse, but a Ranger Ted verse.
I'm down.
Mine would probably align with Sister Fields, so investigate the Anchor and Brother Fields' final resting place.
Logical enough. That's true.
Yeah, if we get a one shot,
So
we'll play as a
if
Bernie.
that's what Sister Fields picks, that's what Steve
Yeah.
picks.
Okay. Well, then the conversation would come to one thing, whether or not Sister Fields is here to decide that. We'll assume that that's the direction we're going, as it looks like that's already the favored pick. Bernie is the one who knows where it is. The catch is how to get there.
Would put a caveat that, remember, I'm going to be dipping out for 2 times for 20 minutes. So.
No, that's fine. Just in this moment, you can inform them that
I'm watching something. It's that way. Go that way.
all I need from Bernie in this moment is to tell the team how he got here and how he thinks you guys can get back. Because that's all that matters.
A portal. I might be able to open a portal and we could go back.
where are we going back to? Which I guess would be the first time Big G and I
Gaming,
go.
isn't this in Zeroshi?
Yes, sir.
In a
Oh.
temple?
Never mind. Going back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, right.
You don't know
Oh
that.
my
You don't know that. Bernie knows that.
Dude, good memory.
Yeah.
Is this a
Um,
specific snake-like temple by any chance?
There's a fire demon at the
well,
bottom.
there was lizards eating things there.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. What are you guys trying to do over there?
I think sister wants to know where her brother's buried.
I can
And
speak
I'm
on
using
behalf
that
of
portal.
Sister Fields.
Interesting.
If I can speak on behalf of Sister Fields, we want to get real close to Brother Fields' resting spot so we can do a last-minute ritual, ensure that Brother Fields gets the proper burial.
DM,
Seems only
can I
appropriate we allow
I'm gonna
that.
ever so slightly just start to like put my staff back into my bag. Really quick.
You want to slip what? Sorry.
I'm just gonna put my staff that I had you make me
Got you.
way back
Okay.
when.
Yeah, you kind of hide it away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide it away.
Oh, so I'll hawk up some phlegm and I'll just like kind of wipe it on my shirt. Boys, if somebody dies, it's only right. Do proper burial.
Excuse me.
Isn't it Steve Irwin? Steve, my boy here, Burnett, he knows the way, but perhaps you could follow the trail. So if you don't mind taking the lead, show us the way.
Can you describe this brother of yours, or
Right?
does anybody know what the brother Fields look like? Besides,
Yeah,
Sister
like
Fields?
a young boy version of her.
Steve Irwin holds up a rudimentary picture of a stick figure person holding a thing of wheat.
A thing of
He
wheat.
looks-
Okay, so not like a
He's
not like
closely
a
aligned
sword
to
or
that.
anything,
That looks just
right?
like him.
I won't
Every
deny
once in a
talent.
while,
Okay.
he would wear a straw wheat hat when he would work the fields. He looks something like this.
Ooh, okay.
Talent
Well,
like that deserves
interesting.
money. I'll buy that off you for a gold coin. I'll buy the artwork for a gold coin. I
No.
flip it to you.
Now, I have plenty of my drawings. Here, take it. It's yours.
You
You
mind
then.
signing it?
Wait. Let me sign it. Steve Irwin.
I roll it up and I'll hand it off to one of my unseen servants. That'll be mighty valuable one day, boy. You just wait and see. I'm gonna be the first collector.
As you touch it and interact with it for the first moment, it does actually interact to you. Go ahead and give me I'd say
Just
Arcana
autopilot
check
Bernie.
at
I'll be
adventure.
back. Love you
Okay.
guys.
I'll pick up for Bernie. So go ahead for Arcana as you make contact with this piece of work.
Rolling small. It's a bump.
You
it's not a while.
oh, at advantage. Is that advantage?
No, oh, you gave me advantage. Sorry, I didn't.
I gave you advantage. You know, you're capable.
Roll it one more time. Add
You get
normal.
advantage. And you get advantage.
Everyone gets advantage.
Much better. As you come in contact with it, you see it come to life. And it shows Brother Fields alive in action. It shows him and his passion for bread. Wow. Every time you look at it, he comes to life
Look
like
at
one
that
of those
kid.
amazing portraits.
Yeah,
But
bear
this
looks
is Brother
Jesus.
Fields.
I promise you, it's not mine. I didn't do that.
No, your drawing was. I can't do the accent. Your drawing's much better. Much better, boy. It's much better drawing. I appreciate it.
Oh, I can't believe
one doesn't
that.
look quite
Just
as sexy
gonna
as our
pop
sister
down.
Fields here, boy.
That picture just popping out almost made me shit my pants. Is This magic stuff's quite scary. That's why I have sister fields around here. It's much more believable when you just believe that some bigger entity is the one divining it to happen.
Friend of my boy, Reno, is it right? Reno, you mind cleaning that up for me? He said he shit himself. We don't want that around. That's gonna stink. Believe me, if anybody shits himself, I know it stinks. It's me.
Almost shit himself.
Yeah, boy.
Not quite. I didn't quite shit myself.
boy.
Almost shit myself.
Misunderstood. That's a little relation to almost really changes things.
I will mage hand and have it just chop and slide, whatever it is. And just continue pushing it around.
No,
Pushing it away.
No, boy,
Oh, my
boy,
mage hand will even just like
no.
swing it out.
What's that in my pants? Get it out! Get it out!
For me, I always say just let it happen. You get cleaner that way. If you fight it,
I told you,
you're just not gonna
there's
get
nothing in there. I didn't actually shit myself. Get your damn hand out my pants.
I'm sorry. I take away mage hand.
Also, Steve, it's considered polite to tip after they clean you.
And I just kind of hold out my hand with another mage hand.
You're home, your rules. All right.
I pull out a coin. I pull out a gold coin and give it to you.
Hey, cool.
Just hand him the
Nice.
same gold coin around.
Perfect. I'll
Awesome.
pocket that for sure.
As you guys see that, in between that that commotion, you see in the air a little white bright light. Stone floats there for a moment and says, "Ring, ring, ring! A car! Pick me up!" And it falls to the floor.
Don't do it now. Trust me. You
It
don't want to
bounces
pick up
around.
that car.
Ring, ring, ring! Pick me up!
You don't want it now.
See if
Picks it
everyone
up.
would pick it up.
Oh, it's
You see the stone. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand as you go to grab this bouncing talking stone.
All right. Normal.
Nice. You swipe, it bounces. Pick me up, and it goes right through your hands like a bar of soap. Bounces around.
That there is one of the slipperiest snakes I've ever had to wrestle. I'm not sure I'm going to be quick enough for this one. Now,
please let
you
me
look,
throw.
Grandma, you look like you have yourselves a good pair of hands.
Does anyone else
Get
go
off that
for it?
palanquin, and then you should just be able to snag it real quick like.
You need some oil. Maybe that'll help you. I always hear wrestling in oil is what people do. That'll help you grab it, right? I spray some oil over at them.
Or we can just sneak up behind it, get it under your palanquin, and have you fall on it.
Has worked for me in the past. That certainly has. My poor boy knows. Sorry, Bernie. I apologize. I didn't mean to squish you.
Steve Irwin is going to try to sneak around and get the rock positioned underneath Claremont's palanquin for him to fall off on it. Trap it under his body.
Hey, what are you doing down there? I try and lean over, but I can't quite. What's going on over there?
But sneak. Now, I'm going to sneak up real quiet like. I'm going to corral it underneath your body. All you have to do is slide off real
It says, "Hello,
quiet
hello, pick me up, pick me up."
and just land right on it.
Come on.
Right. Corralling it. I'm corralling it under his palanquin.
Okay, do you slide on? Do you go to squish it, Claremont?
All
I'm
right,
not trying
on
to-
the
I
count
don't
of-
wanna get
on
off
the
my
count of
balance.
3, 2, 1.
And I'm going to lift his palanquin and
Give me a strength against his acrobatics. Athletics versus acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I don't
I
have
mean,
any
do you have
acrobatics.
strength? I don't know what you have.
All right,
Is it
I'm
my
gonna-
is
I'll
it
do
my
it.
strength or is it
Yeah,
my
it'd
acrobatics?
be your athletics versus his acrobatics because
Yeah,
he has to be
That's
able to
fine.
bounce
I
it
get
off. So
I
yeah,
get a
you flip
negative
on.
three. That should get
As
that
you do,
works.
you see kind of like Claremont roll like a Humpty Dumpty and then fall off the palanquin and land on the stone.
Perfect. You did it just right,
You see
Claremont.
Claremont.
You
Give
I'll
me
are
laugh.
a
I
one
said,
of the
chicken. Oh,
give
chicken.
me an give me an Arcana wisdom save as you land on it, Claremont, before you get a chance for your little chubby arms to try to reach behind you, which physically cannot. So you're on it.
Said
Nice.
save, but Arcana. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Arcana.
you're good.
so
You see the
you are
stone
one
pop
of the
up in your
best
hand as you
partners
immediately
in
make contact
trapping
with
I've
it,
ever had.
and it goes, "Hey, it's Eminem. Why aren't you picking me up?"
Oh, if it wasn't my favorite manager. Sorry.
The
about
loyal Claremont's finally back in the action. You know, I do charge normally a 15% manager absence fee, but for you guys, you're basically family, so I figured I'd make it 5% this time around. You're very welcome for that, by the way.
Mighty kind of you. We always appreciate when our financial manager handles things for us.
Well, you know, that's what I charge for. Me to
You
handle
stopped
things.
the Gribbles from spending that money, by the way, right?
I
did
absolutely
demand
did.
you stop
However,
doing-
there was a clause. You said they cannot sign off on purchases. You didn't say they couldn't make decisions. So unfortunately, I've just heard of this hiccup of demand from the Lesperian court asking for you basically, the leader, to show up. Neutral field, they call it, to discuss your promises.
But me and my boys, we're gonna go find this temple. Oh man, we're so busy.
Wait, does
I
it
don't know
get
if
you
I got
out of
time.
does it get you out of Lesperia? I mean, you know, out of Dodge, as they say.
Steve, do you know?
Oh, Bernie's back. Bernie, you can respond to this. Is this out of the continent? Maybe he's
I'm just listening, but I
he's
think
listening.
it's
Okay.
hilarious that you found another loophole on us. So yeah, good job.
If you could stop giving anybody else permission, ensure it's just me and my boys. Oh, my boy.
You hear Bernie go, well,
You probably haven't
I
heard.
think
but
it's
we
on a
lost-
different continent. And then the guy goes, well, or Eminem goes, oh, well, that's even better, because then you guys can just be vacationees and not be present, and then I'll just give them the old, they'll be back in X amount of days, right? Like family vacation. Claremont Forge House, family vacation. I can't imagine anything going wrong. In fact, one of your boys, R.I.P. the D word kid. Yeah, that one.
Right. I was gonna ask about that. Did his life insurance kick in? Do we collect on that now?
Funny thing about that one, it kicked in with the claws also, and I sent it your way. If you see a massive cloud that looks like an orca, don't panic.
Oh, I never would. What's that in the sky? We're okay.
Give me a perception check as you look up in the sky.
Better not be an orca.
Goose.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's a cloud.
You absolutely off in the distance, like a very ramshackle. Like you've seen the gerbils work. Like the gerbils are veteran goblin military-esque dudes. These guys have made an entire quarry of a prison that goes into the ground. This is the opposite of that kind of goblin work. This is the goblins from Hollow that drink too much on the free taps, or open taps as they call them, and use nothing but nails and hammers and really, really poor old rotten wood that they get on shipwrecked vessels that come along the coast of the Hollow. Off in the distance, high in the sky, you just kind of hear like a kind of this weird motiony sense. I don't know why it is not.
Boys, I wouldn't worry about this, but there's something off in the distance over there. I just point just so they know.
Let me re-bring it up.
Erwin just squints.
Eminem, I expect that life insurance to kick in. I'm going to need that gold. We're gonna go on that family vacation you spoke of. I like spending money. I like eating good food. I'm sure all my boys here.
The money's definitely gonna come from whatever that guy got for you, because he showed me the contract.
Oh dear God, what the hell is that?
Your boy made some Friends is the word I'll use it. Just
Oh damn. You're talking about Bernie or Darko? Or
R.I.P. R.I.P.
I forgot his name already. Well, he
Me
not my
too.
boy no more.
I just
so
know the
we
dead
are
one. So whichever one's alive is not this one.
live one, right? That's
I
this
call
one.
that number in the contract for the collection, and this is what arrived.
Well, I guess we need to play fetch. Hey, here boy. I'm calling
You
Big
guys
G.
see that from its
Go fetch,
perspective,
go fetch.
it's absolutely much further. It's probably about like a cool 10-15 minutes from
Oh,
arriving. This gives you guys a
really far
chance.
away. Okay.
I mean, it is large enough to carry all of you guys if it needed to. You see on top of it, it's like it even makes a creak just from the distance from the the absence of noise in the air. You guys don't have a lot of wildlife. The goose kills a lot of things, and there's a lot of other things here that kill a lot of things, like the gerbils. Like you guys, if it wasn't for any statutory demand that you guys can't hunt my chickens, then they're all dead. Let me just put it that way.
Listen, I'm in a very undignified position here on the ground. Who's gonna help pick me up and put me back on my palanquin?
Necro heard him
He's like
whistle and
this.
say, "Come here," and was already next to him.
The only one I don't like. That's awesome.
Yeah, the tiny ass kobold is by your side, ready to do his very, very
Do it.
best to help
Do
you.
it.
Strength check for me, good sir. Necro.
All right.
Please get a 20.
If I
That'd be
get
amazing.
you leveraged on a piece of wood, and I put
11.
a barrel under it, and then if we jump real hard on the other end, we might be able to launch you up on top of that palanquin.
Necro, you felt some things. You've put your hand in a gelatinous cube before. I'm gonna just say this is a new experience completely. And he does not lift
Okay.
at all. You go through like 3 flaps before you realize he physically is not moving.
How heavy is Claremont again?
He's like 700 pounds. Like the
No,
dude's like just a fat dude.
300. I think I'm 300.
No, we're just fucking with you. Yeah,
But
he's
because I'm
300.
4 feet tall, I'm very wide.
Yeah, he's just like a plump, like boom, a dumpling.
He's gonna
Let's per
lift
se.
you up easily. He's gonna like pick you up. He's like, oh,
Gee, when
love
you
it.
come up, can you give me a?
Who's a good puppy?
Hey, give me
let him.
a
I'm gonna do something, DM.
You want to help him?
Just make it super
Is he
easy.
gonna help?
I guess I could do this one way. So, hey, Miss Little Kobold, go get yourself a good sized plank of wood. Bring it back real quick. We're gonna try something.
I run off looking for a fence or
I'll
something that
get
I
in
can
on that
steal from.
before they come back.
Well, there's no solution.
Is there? And then I'm gonna look for like a log.
Okay, perception.
Also, before we leave the farm, Big G is gonna plant 3 corpse flower in like an open field.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Steve.
Do you inform anyone, or do you just plant them?
He was like, these are delicious flower seed. He's gonna plant them without thinking what they would do. So he's just gonna
Love
plant
it. Got it. No one knows.
That
Beautiful.
is smart.
I just think it's a
The
dog digging.
last
in
time
dirt.
I had a corpse flower appear in a campaign, it fucked up a party, left, came back 50 sessions later, and fucked them up again. We still wonder where it is, but it's out there. So 3 more,
Oh, no.
bring it in. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do this.
He doesn't
We love
even know
that.
that they moved around. He just thought that they're delicious. So he's gonna plant them.
You'll never know. It's okay. They'll be gone before you get back. You'll think someone ate them. Claremont, you, sir, with your wait, what was your investigation? Necro.
My investigation?
Yes, sir.
I thought you
Your
were making
investigation.
Steve roll.
No, I did. That was for his log.
Yeah.
You're looking
16.
for a fence. Okay. You somehow, as you run around, you trip. You hit the dirt. But kobolds are the best when they do diggings of sorts sometimes. And your toe found something. You look and you realize that this is an old lot of land. And you find literally a long enough picket fence to do whatever it is you need to find necessary. Good Sir Steve, you absolutely see a log and you're like, now, you could bring it and, haul that shit over here, or you can move everyone there. What
Well, I'd have to move.
directive-
I'd have to move Claremont
and I don't want to do that yet.
I'm not saying
I'm
like
gonna
so.
say-
It's either a heavy ass
I'm
lock.
gonna let the heavy ass lock. You just wait. We're gonna get there. This is gonna be good.
You see, Big G is like, Big G, can you give me a sleight of hand as you kind of feel Claremont around, really? Because you said you wanted to try to scoop him up, but Claremont's a greasy dude. All right, I mean,
You guys
he
really
threw.
make this hard on me. I will just teleport my ass.
No, Claremont, you are enjoying this free massage, the extra
That's
little
true, I do
touch. It's a little intimate.
You boys
you know?
really know how to get in the nooks and
Yes.
crannies. Oh, that's my grease spot. Don't take those. Don't take that. That's my extra
Big
bean.
G's over here, like he goes to like he feels like he finally has a good hold on like 4 rounds of flap, and he's like going to lift you, and then his hands slip, just
Yeah,
slap into himself as he's like, oh.
Big
Yeah,
fella,
yeah,
big fella, I'm gonna need you here. I'm gonna need you here for real quick. This is gonna be really good. I'll need you. You're gonna stand on the fence, and then when a little lizard folk friend comes back with the plank of wood, I'm gonna have you jump on one end, and you're gonna fling him in the air, and we're gonna catch him on the palanquin. It's gonna be real good. Promise you, it's gonna work.
Okay.
As I'm like dragging the log, I'm making
How
a
big is the log? How big is the log?
The log is about 260, 270
Just
pounds.
wait, just wait. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Okay.
Is
I don't know about this,
Is
boys.
Kobold coming back? Is the Kobold
Yeah,
coming
he
back?
comes back and he has like this just train track of a fence about like 5
Oh,
planks
All right,
with wire.
Shove the plank as far as I can out your Claremont.
Hold up there.
I
That's
run it under, and then I go to Claremont, and I cast Levitate on him.
oh, genius.
Yeah, I like how you shove the planks under for splinters first, and then you levitate them. Now let's not do it the other way. You're like,
Cast Levitate.
now,
there's
all
an
right,
ulcer.
big fella,
Oh.
big fella, you're gonna jump on the other end real quick. All right, do it now.
Picture
3,
doesn't
2,
he was kind of like ashamed for it not being able to pick up Claremont the first try, so he rages and he turns
Oh.
twice in size.
Yeah.
On the
Go
Your
crazy.
big old hands kind of cup a big enough bit of Claremont, and then you do this like pinch grab. And Claremont, I need a con save. This is the first time someone has big enough
Wait.
graspy hands to pinch your skin. in a
You're
very
not gonna
old
jump on
manner.
the end.
Oh, he is. I mean, I think DM heard me wrong. He's gonna step on
Yeah,
the.
damn, you heard me. He's gonna jump on
Oh,
the
Yeah,
other
he's
end.
not picking up.
Oh,
Claremont.
you're not gonna. Oh, I apologize. You got bigger just to jump on it. I apologize.
Yeah, I can still
You
concentrate
jump.
not to hurt, 'cause it'll still slap my bottom real hard.
As you land on it, give me an athletics at advantage. Let's see the force you're dropping on me. Big U's a big dude.
I have not been slapped this hard since
Oh
my
my
mama
God, not
birthed
20.
me.
He's gonna go
God,
flying.
I still feel
Before
it to
he
this
says anything else, you just hear, "My boy."
All right, everyone. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. Get the
As-
palanquin. Run. We're gonna catch him on the palanquin. Get it now. Go.
As-
Go.
As you say that, Claremont, you're going way farther on the arc. That arc is so overprojected.
gone.
You're flinging. You see this massive orca in the sky, like as like it's like approaching you like in shock as you're flinging to it like a greasy meatball. It's like there's like grease flying off of you in the wind, in the air. It all smells like Claremont Fudge House just flinging. You guys see him ironically not getting smaller, even though he is hundreds of feet now away from you guys, as he can block out the sun from this distance still. As he's going, you see an entire like artillery attack hit this flying orca and decimate the entire undercarriage compartment that did at one point seconds ago exist. As Claremont gets caught in a net, flies out of it. It looks like a parachute. Is that a no? It's a weight. You see as Claremont flings through, and he's like dangling now at the bottom of it briefly as just all.
He
this
would be
extra fuel
he'd be
flows.
floating.
True, but his weight
Totally
and
under
velocity
the-
still play a factor. And this thing's moving. It moves really fast compared to Claremont's body.
All right.
But-
All right.
Go ahead.
I was not expecting it to go that far. You big fella, or real strong. Big thumbs up for you on that one. Let's go collect him, Mr. Fudgehouse.
As you guys discuss that, Fudge House is elsewhere. He is inside this flying orca vessel. You just hear, hey, what was that? Hey, wait, hold on. What was that? What?
I'm screaming, my boys! I'll never
Hey, there
have
are boys up here. Hold on. Hey, Minnie, go down there. Get us on there. You just see this little like fan kind of hit the walls as it's moving down. There's like dust and debris kind of rattling down, and you see this small dwarf riding like a chibi side pet from MMORPG of the little vessel you flew into. And he goes, "Hey, what you doing down here, boy? There's no proper landing. I thought that was just a big fly in the sky and then destroyed this undercarriage. You know, I've been working hard on fixing this thing, and now look at the damage it did. I'm gonna have a long time fixing this one. Are you one of them dead fella's friends? Yeah, lots of like skeletons and cool exotic beasts. He once got me Minnie here, and then we found a way to make it less stinky.
Claremont's not exactly paying attention to him right away because
He doesn't care.
So first he's trying to reach my boys.
You're awfully a big thing.
Hurts so bad.
Dude.
Have I been slapped into next week?
Well, it'd be yesterday if I was going backwards.
Are you talking about Darth? Am I dead? Am I with Darth now?
He ain't dead, but I think he might be. I came to collect his debt and or trade a deal here or there.
Oh shit. I mean, welcome to the Fudge House Farms. Clearly, you must be mistaken. Darth doesn't have any debt. He is one of my boys, and any Fudge House knows you don't deal on credit. You deal on your honor. Which sometimes people credit.
You guys see it's getting closer, and it doesn't stop because they're having a conversation. So the operator is not commanding its vessel. It goes the other way, and Steve's like, "Wait,
That's us. That's
go
us.
the other way."
Stop here. Those are my boys down there.
Perception. Wait. Perception first, Fudge House. Let's see, Mr. Claremont. Let's see if you hear them as you guys begin to pass their approach to you guys. He's like, "Oh, I'm not quite sure. I could say that it says
Don't go down there. Right there, over there. Don't.
you're so goddamn rude." I said, "That Eminem guy was just as interruptive as your fat ass." All right, I'm gonna just anchor here. Alrighty, now go down slow. All right, gasps.
He can't. He's levitating.
It just lands.
Here. I'm gonna lasso him with a rope.
You see the dwarf like
I
float
tie a
also.
rope, and I'm gonna try to
As-
lasso him.
Claremont's
Yeah.
kind of levitating off on the side. Nice. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand for your lasso.
Can I get an advantage on this, or can I have it be athletics instead of sleight of hand?
Okay. And how would you athletically lasso this rope?
Well, because you're like, it's a one.
Well, I know, but
I
there's
would
also
tie
like
it,
that,
and then,
it's all in the
like-
wrist. But give me the oomph, like give me that flavor. What's your athletic kick in?
Well, because I'm trying to throw it around a large individual.
okay. So you
and
make
I
a
need
weighted
to,
knot.
and I need to like get a super weighted knot and like really get it up
Nice.
there
Okay.
around him and yank him down.
All right, sure. I'll give you advantage.
All right.
If this goes really bad, then I can't do much more than that. Sister Fields, are you present? Have you like vanished on us?
He's not here. Yeah, he's not.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's
It's kinda-
MIA.
He disappeared. Oh, he said he had to leave early. That was literally early. He was like 5 minutes and I'm out. Dex 25. Nice. Shoot. And this is for the creature or for one of them?
I'm trying to lasso Claremont.
You got Claremont in a heartbeat. Claremont, as you go to touch, you just like you feel a tug as you start hovering off.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait, it's
Yeah.
real rude to just step away when you're trying to have a business
Yeah.
conversation on
Big-
collecting
big
debts of
fella.
sorts.
big
You know
fella,
him?
Bring his
That's
palanquin
good.
under. Bring his palanquin. We're gonna tie him down to the palanquin.
What on mangy earth is happening here? What is your problems, folks?
But I've never been manhandled so much in my life. What is happening right now?
Big G, you see this small dwarf floating on a mini whale of this whale that's massively before you, just hovering around, addressing you all like you're crazy hooligans. And he looks to you because you're the biggest. He goes, "Now, yo, big fella, you tell me, well, who should I be actually addressing in this circus?"
Me? Big G.
All right. Big G, fella, you, me? I like your style. Just me, Big G. I am okay with these things. Now, I'm go and tell you that these guys are a bit sloppy. One of them smells real bad, kind of made the air stinky. That's why I had to land down here, you see. I had to let it clear with the winds, and even that took a little while. But while I'm here, I would like some reparations for the damage that was done to my undercarriage.
I want some
Damage?
reparations for my undercarriage too.
Big G looks very confused, like damage. Mm.
Yeah, as you look into, you see this massive bottom part that was like a little cockpit, literally just completely cannonballed through by Claremont himself. And you're like, huh.
He's gonna point at it and says, "Arts."
You gonna pretend to be a dog?
No,
He
he
said
says
arts.
arts. Yeah.
Oh, art.
Like, you said that it was ARF.
Arf.
I thought he said arf. Arf. I'm like, oh, he's pretending
Goes,
to be a dog, so he
No,
doesn't
no.
have to
You
say.
think that be art, you buffoon? Who's in charge here? I'm over these things. You guys all just jumbling up, or one of you responsible enough to take on the reasoning costs and fixtures that are necessary?
I mean, there was a point in time when I was in charge, but somebody beat my ass tonight. I don't feel so hot. Maybe you talk to my boy Reno over there. He handles a lot of things for my child.
Reno, who's Reno?
You manage shit, right, Reno? You manage
Show me
this shit.
Reno. Raise your hand, boy.
Big G's gonna pick up Reno from the ground.
Oh yeah, guys, we have an updated picture. One sec. Boop, boop, boop. I got this. Boop, boop, boop. To give you guys a better understanding that you have been misled.
Steve, you mind taking this rope off me?
You'll need it on there for at least another 5 minutes.
How long are you gonna make me hover?
Well, I'm not quite sure I know how to turn it off.
Am I able to move around at least?
You can like swim through the air if you want.
It's like Rex arms trying to swim. It doesn't work.
So you bring Reno over, and he goes, "Hey, what the? That's a child. You got them pointy ears too. No one likes any elves along these bits of anythings. What do you know, child named Elf Reno?" His mouth is full.
Hello.
Do you normally teach them to speak with such manners?
My master does not let me speak to strangers. I'm sorry. I
You
don't
know
know,
what,
He just told you to
He's
speak.
young. He's just a little one. He can't be
Somebody
talking
get me
to
who's
children
in
like this.
charge, who's going to pay for the damages to my carriage, or I'm going to have Shamu crush your entire building
Got
over
a
here.
deal for you. You see that boy right there? And I point at Necro. That's yours now.
That's a
in
lizard.
exchange
That
for
is
the
not a
damage.
boy. It might be a male lizard, but a boy it is not. No, that's a boy. That thing right there, here, boy. That long, donkin, big, pointy ear thing. That thing is sharp. I don't know what that bird thing is. I've seen this thing called a Chewbacca, and this is like a half a Chewbacca, but looks good.
That's my boy's dog. You can't be taking his dog. Nobody
That
takes
man's
my
hat's
boy's
nice. I
property.
do like that man's hat. Is it for sale? As he points at Steve.
Well, Steve, what do you say? You want to give me a hat?
I'm quite partial of this one. It's been through a lot. It's the
It's
one that
all
Sister
right.
Fields,
I've been
Sister
through nothing
Fields
but
gifted it.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, this
I
one's
can handle this,
sentimental.
don't you worry. He wants a hat that's similar to yours. I can get him a hat similar to yours. Just give me a hop, skip, and a beat.
I
I'm
get
sure I can
assaulted
pick
by
that up.
this misfit field hands out here, and I can't speak to the boss, and none of you got nothing to trade to make me feel better myself. So that's all just dandy. I'm about to
Everyone's
have him just destroy
tetherball.
your fields as you see
Give me a
the
rap
tail.
with
You see the tail of the creature start flapping back. You see dirt just start
This is
chunking,
bullshit.
flying off in the backside of
You
the
offer him a
farm
Ranger
field.
Ted? That's worth a lot of money. Offer him Ranger Ted.
Be right back.
I was gonna make a hat, but now I don't have to make a hat. He's got Ranger Ted going on.
Who?
Bernie offered a Ranger Ted. I was gonna fabricate a hat out of, just like some skin or something. Somebody's skin.
Where did
Oh
you guys
my
see
God.
a Ranger Ted
Who's
offer?
got some leather? I just need some.
Bernie said in the chat.
Oh, the other
The-
chat. Got it. I see. Okay. Ugh. Is that one of them fancy prancy little things called COMICs? Because I don't know what it's actually said. I just saw it on there. No one ever what's the doors. We learn by hearing the first time. I could tell you the letters, but I sure hell it's like Mitch. I don't know. But one of those RT thingies, yeah? Of course, lots of pictures. That's what I'm saying. Pictures. This man, you're a child too. I'm just a little shorter than you. He's floating, but he still like sizes you up. So you just give him a blind one or like a limited edition one.
I just give him a
Don't give him
random
that
one.
limited edition one, boy. It's precious. I got that just for you.
D100. Anything below a 30 means you give him a good one.
Oh boy. You know how expensive those were? I don't
Let
need
me just hit a D.
100.
Yeah, everyone's eating. I need some food. What's going on here?
Oh, I got nothing.
Says
I got a pen and an empty can of beer. I gotta get another one.
72.
You give him a shitty Ranger Ted, but he doesn't know the difference. He's like, all right, this don't fix my undercarriage. Y'all gonna have to be responsible for that, but I'll be a little less. That looks cool. He starts walking off, like, oh, well, not even walking. He's floating on his little mini whale, and he's just like, oh, that one looks like me. He just kind of floats off, looking at the, looking at the comment, observing it. Oh,
Did the
you can call me Three
did this
Nap.
guy say? Oh, did 3nap say how long it's gonna take for the ship to be repaired?
You guys offer to repair it.
You want me to fix your boat? It's a
Yeah,
whale.
you crashed into it. You and your
No. I
mast.
didn't crash into it. I just
He
happened to
points
be
at the little
moving in
stick
the sky. He
mechanism that you
crashed
guys
into me.
created. That looks
That's it.
like a there be teeter-totter catapulter.
Bring, bring, bring. Eminem, I need you.
Sorry, this call cannot go through. Please enter the designated 4-digit PIN for the dialer in which you wish to connect to.
I try to throw the rock at the guy's forehead.
Give me our dexterity. Slide in.
I want it to fail, essentially.
Okay.
Just so you know. What did you want it to be? A dexterity save or something? What?
Dexterity
Dex
check. Or sleight of hand, whichever. Dex or sleight. It matters.
It doesn't matter. It's all the same to
Thanks.
me. Good.
He just
after
watches
that
you. He doesn't even flinch. He's like, what?
It hits the ground right in front of him.
That's not how this works. That's called the receiver stone. You only receive things from that.
Oh, well, that's what Eminem is our manager. He'll get you the money. You talk to him. I
Eminem
don't work on credit.
read the contract and said
he'll just
that
pay you.
his father will handle the clause in which was written within, and he pulls out a scroll. You see just this roll go about 30, 40 feet between the two of you. So 30 feet. And on it says, in Darth's verbiage, at one point, I will have a copy that will cover any and all of my decisions that I made today. Signed, Darth.
I love that kid.
If I ain't mistaken, you're that man, boy, Poppy.
I'm his pappy. But he wrote Poppy? I'm his pappy.
Just seals, grabs that contract right up and goes, "Now, I think you just agreed and confirmed." And he has like a little device in his hand and he reforms it. "I'm that man's Bobby." It's your voice. And he goes, "That you
Well,
have
hold up.
confirmed the identity of this here
Wait, I can't cast
RIPD."
it as fast as you're talking. 1 second.
Can you? Let's see.
There.
Okay.
I'm not that man's puppy. I'm that man's puppy.
He has, as you hear the replay go pumpy, he goes,
Memory of
"Wait,
the last-
you did say that he was the poppy, right?" And he holds the stone out, obvious this time, trying to record you saying that.
I am not his poppy. I'm his pappy. It's very different.
That'll do. I know a guy who can edit things out. Anyways, he stores the stone in his pocket. Here says that, well, he traveled on this here Oka quite a bit. And you see, he made a single deal with me and said this. Yeah, it's on this page. Hold on. He grabs into like his thing and he pulls out.
You got a recording. I don't really care to read. I mean, sometimes it's fun.
No,
but yeah.
he said, "If you're gonna be a mean man, just make sure that you give the ride to the other people for free. Darth."
I didn't teach him that one.
Look,
When did
I
this-
ain't asking about that. My point is that I am at your services.
All right then. Then we don't owe you no money. You go
No,
ahead.
you gotta
and,
fix that
service
carriage or
that.
it ain't gonna fly how you want to. But we're here to serve.
Wow. My boy, even in death, expanded the farm.
It's a death contract. When he dies, I fill his void.
Wow. Another boy. So you're my boy now too?
No, it says void.
Oh, it's Void.
I'm
You
a
know my
dwarven
boy.
man.
You
I
don't
ain't no
look like one.
boy.
You look like me? Nah, you don't look like me. You're not fat enough.
He has a big
Wow.
beard.
Gotta gain
He's like a third of your size. He goes, "I
I'm
hear
skinny
that.
like my boy Bernie here. I've been trying to fatten him up.
Me and my bestie here of a traversal subject used to take Darth all over Zeroshi until he just vanished. Don't know where it went. Then I get a letter, way overdated, about
Damn
3
it,
months or so, saying, 'I left. I found my poppy. He'll pay your debts. Serve him well.' I was like, it's about damn time we had a purpose. So
I
we've
put my
been
hand on his shoulder
flying,
and read.
flying. We did a little bit of coastal cruising and learned that was a bad idea, but we did some more flying and we made it here. Found this Eminem fella, very interesting figure. Crushed a bit of his ceiling on accident. He's gonna take that out of your guys' earnings. Wasn't supposed to tell you. And now I'm here fulfilling my deal to good old Rip D.
That's
But
nice.
if
That's
he
nice.
ain't dead,
I'm
he
sitting down
promised
some
to
people are
pay for
having
all my
conversations, you
services
let
for
me
the
talk
entire
too.
time in which I was
So you go
present.
ahead and you settle down a little bit. Bernie, stop doing those push-ups and eat something. All right.
I'm gonna do them even harder.
Reno, thank you for cleaning up the whale. I appreciate you fixing that. Necro, you keep whatever you're doing, eating rats down there. Whatever you're doing down there is good. Big G,
checking
stop
out the
eating all my
whale.
food. Bad dog, bad.
Victor
Alright,
is
Steven,
lifting
alright,
Reno
you
up
guys-
right now.
What,
So
what's
what
your
are we
name
doing
again,
right
sir?
now?
He's,
The
he's,
picture is
he's
very
gonna
confused.
help us fly somewhere. So I'm just gonna have Steve direct him next. That's what I was gonna do.
Steve's like, fuck. Hold up. Let me find my flashcards.
Well, Bernie should direct him, but I want to
Well,
let
I'm
Reno
not-
watch him. So.
Quite sure, not sure where Brother Fields is. That's the whole point of us being here. Is a boy, his friend, knows where he died.
Where was this death at? I can reach any lands. It's just how dangerous it might be.
No one's told us where he is.
Well, me and
That's
my
the point.
boy. Everyone roll a history check. I'm gonna grab a beer real quick.
Wait, I can read.
I guess we can just point and then go in a certain direction and hope we find him. But I feel like we get
There's a
really lost.
360-degree option to choose any direction. I hope you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be a really bad idea, but we can do that.
I'm getting real quiet. I'm getting real quiet. I'm gonna have to just go below real quick and get myself a little bit of a. I'll be right back.
Yeah, your cellar's right there. Go.
Okay, so I have limited telepathy. So I'm going to use that with Bernie so that he can communicate with me the imagery of the place, right? And then cast hallucinatory terrain, or I could just do a mirror image or whatever it's called, a minor illusion, to just like make the image of it. That's the place right there. That's where we're going. So that way you can see the like Zeroshi temple.
I like it.
That'll make it easier for you. Otherwise, how are you going to describe where to go?
I got a natural 20 on history that I don't know.
I know, me too. I got like a 14.
We need to go that way. You guys just like,
But like, sure.
Nice. I got an 8.
Big G and I are just along for the ride. We're like, we don't know where you guys are going. We've been to a snake temple before, but you know, who knows if it's the same one? It was also on Zeroshi.
Really?
It might have been the same one.
Yeah.
I don't really remember snakes though.
I think
There was
honestly
a
just getting to Zeroshi is pretty good. So if you guys are like, yeah, I remember being at a snake temple in Zeroshi, that gets us most of the way.
DM is just trying to take us back to places where we didn't complete things.
Oh,
Because
so we
technically
can
not.
find more things.
I don't want to complete them. We're just gonna leave again.
I don't even complete sandwiches. They just go halfway done and then they're in my folds after that. I don't complete anything.
Well, Big G's gonna clear that out pretty soon. I don't know how
Oh,
much
nice.
food you have.
You're like kind of dog that like licks fingers and stuff, so you like clean me off.
Yeah, he just kind of like he was doing before. He just kind of pick off things.
I think the DM did mention, Big G, that once we finished that temple, this was like the remains of a different group's activities that we were cleaning up.
Oh yeah, I mean we
I
were
recall.
we were
We were at the
finishing like the
heels of you
mission.
guys, I suppose.
1000%. We don't finish anything.
Nope, nothing.
We don't protect. We didn't protect the JR. That was the hollow.
Heck yeah.
No reason to do things when you have other people do them for you. You know.
What?
So much better that way, especially when you can force the DM to do it all for you using his NPCs.
The DM's NPCs do everything in every campaign. I don't think the
It's
NPCs have
fantastic.
never been DM beefies, honestly. That's also why everything is never in your guys' control. So that's okay.
True.
It
That's why
gives
we
you.
don't
It gives
ever
you
get
a
to
lot
kill the
more.
bad guy
You know,
either.
creative. You know.
Yeah, I'm not already all
Authority.
gods and all gods and demons. I'm also every every crit roll in the game. Sadly, God, these NPCs are so powerful. It's so crazy. All right, wait, you guys
So
can
anyways,
you can
I used
click and drag
limited
yourself.
telepathy to get
Oh,
the image of the...
Okay, real quick to fix the click and drag issue. There is a little pixel perfect with a little circle and a dot that might be highlighted on your tools bar. Unclick that so it's dim and dull, and then you should be able to drag yourself again if you had an issue originally. If it doesn't work, then there's an issue altogether that I can't help you with.
I'm a-okay.
Or Reno, you're using your measurement tool for some odd reason.
Oh, I was just playing around with it. But I'm fine.
Oh, got it. Oh, everyone's good. Oh, I just saw your WASD, so I wasn't sure. Oh, kidoki. Maybe it was me who triggers it. I really don't know.
Oh no,
No, he was making
I
a
was
joke.
joking about.
Oh, okay. I
His
really
comment. We can only go northeast, south.
Oh,
west.
I see.
It's like,
Gotcha.
yep, we can only travel this way. No diagonals.
Yeah, sorry,
Understood now.
not 360 degrees. Only 4.
For some of you. All right.
Only 90.
I got a nat 20 on history that I don't know. So what do I win?
You know, nat 20 compared to the 14 and the 8, I am going to say you are ahead of the rest. You know, because you are a weird character and you like to eavesdrop on everybody's. You have heard Bernie talk in his sleep ever since this whole remembrance thing occurred about Zeroshi, this place in which obelisks reign and evil resides, and they were supposed to destroy them for this cloaked thing, this person, this, and the name just escapes you.
Sid. Meta, sorry.
I'm gonna tell him we need to go to Zeroshi, and from there, I don't know.
Zeroshi, oh boy, Zeroshi, that's a homeland. That's where Dark came from. That's where he learned them sacred arts. He met this woman once who felt bad for him because he was a runt of the family, you see. They said that he was too gray-haired and didn't have enough prettiness in him, and they just booted him right out. At least that's how the story goes. And this woman who had recently felt the same said she had washed ashore and recently learned a trick or two and taught that boy the very same thing. She too travels with a bunch of Skeletor-like antics and creatures, except hers are, well, blue. What was her name? It escapes my lips. Something with like a fern, fur robes. Who knows? But nonetheless, that boy thought absolutely knows jungles, and if he was here, he'd know exactly where we need to be. I could take you to the continent, but it's absolutely the biggest of all the 3 continents, and I only know where to start.
What was your name again?
No, my name is 3nap, but the true name is Kibbs Rindlewort.
Kibs?
Kibbs.
Kibbs. Oh, Kibbs. Yeah, very common name, of course. Well,
Yeah, real good.
we appreciate your service and we look forward to this ride. How many can you support on your whale?
I can take you up. Hey, tides. Let's stamp it up a bit, and you just see, oh,
Everyone jumps on.
you
And
see
he's
it
like,
get bigger.
I've always
It's a little
wanted to
kind of
ride one of
routine.
these. I call shotgun.
Boom, boom.
So I guess we
He's on the
all
front.
climb on easily. There's
Yeah,
like a
it
ladder.
has like a
and stuff?
fin down that you guys can easily walk up. It has like a full little makeshift setup.
You left me floating here like a balloon.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. You should have fallen by now.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm back on my pound, Quinn.
Realization settles in.
You were only floating because you thought you were still under the spell. And,
Oh, it's like Peter Pan.
and,
You think you
and
can
waited
fly.
1 up 20 minutes ago.
Ridiculous.
Dun, dun, the plot thickens. Oh no.
Who are these ridiculous ladies who said my boy was not gorgeous? Because he's a handsome boy. Right? Wouldn't you all agree Darth was a handsome boy? Did you meet Darth? You boys know Darth, right?
Yeah. Darth is dead.
The dog seems to think he was good looking.
He was cool. He taught me some
smelled
spells. We were
delicious.
trading spells.
Ain't nobody
now I
say
know
he
how
was
to
the
do it.
ugliest. His family just didn't accept the boy. Nothing I can do about that. Ain't my pop, ain't my mom, but he was a son to me, and man, did he show me to be a good man. I tried to kill him too myself once.
Necro, you said he taught you some spells?
No, he tasted delicious.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. What did you just say? I'm about to throw a spell at you.
You smelled delicious too, and I sniffed my hands after I touched it.
Well, naturally, I would smell delicious. You're probably just smelling some of the extra bones, and I pull out like a chicken bone and maybe just like a spare rib, and I throw them to you.
Yes.
You
I just start
hear-
gnawing on them. I offer one to Big G.
Big G has been nonstop picking on the food on Claremont, so and he's been feeding Necros, or like he's been handing Necros the
Okay, it
spirit
took me
food.
like 5 flats before I found those bones, because he keeps cleaning different areas, I guess.
Yeah.
Bernie must have cleaned me recently. I I seem to be missing some of my extra food.
You guys begin flight. As you do, you guys hover for a bit. You guys are not moving fast. It's kind of like if any of you guys have been on a cruise ship, it's really slow. It takes fucking forever, and then all of a sudden you're just going. You're gone. You realize you haven't been there for a cool minute. However, as you do, you hear Gibbs go, "Ah, well, let me tell you all about myself. I'm a sea dwarf. I might not look like it, but that's why I got my mini here." And you see that they're standing on top of their little mini whale, which is a mini orca of the exact same orca in which you guys are on top of. "Hey, I'm a captain, a navigator, and sometimes a plumber of the gasp." And he points at the big orca. "Dirty work, but no rest for the wicked, if you know what I mean. I used to be a retired sand skipper cartographer. However, I've been banned from the last 3 sea charter groups for drawing route faces on their maps and things. I just don't think their work is as good as mine. So what are you telling me a fun fact?" Well, you're all boring.
Who were you talking to? Because I was over here doing some real interesting and important business as I'm like chewing on a corn cob.
Yep. Yeah. Well, me and Dar, we used to swap songs and soup recipes, and then he once said if anyone came looking sad, help them fly. I've been very touched by that sentiment ever since he departed from me. Anyways, here you go. He drops a little manifest of like a manual before each of you.
Are we still sharing stories?
Yeah, I'm still saying stories.
I've got a really
interesting
good
fact,
one.
I can control
Interesting
Warforged.
fact. An interesting fact. I've got a third nipple.
Well, that's a
Steve
good
pulls
one.
up his shirt.
That's impressive.
Show that
Shows the
nipple.
third nipple. He pulls out and shows it.
As you throw out the third nipple,
I go
everyone.
him and I just try to do mending on his nipple. On his third nipple.
Interesting fact. You know what? In a way, I've
Not
got
even-
4
Not even
movies.
Sister Fields
my
can
shirt.
make that better. That's right. That's for
Alright,
bad.
let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. This is a little too much for the open air activity.
There's
So
a lot
y'all
of skin getting shared here.
build a little wall around here, and we might be able to
Hey,
get a little
hey,
more explicit.
hey,
Anyway,
hey.
here are the air travel rules and conditions and regulations. Ask me if you need anything. And he gives you guys this pamphlet you guys should all have in front of you. It breaks down the local stuff, which is class, orc domain, the spirit domain, and the wilds, which is here on your core continent. And then your external travel times and concerns. You guys can discuss it, ask them questions, what have you. Just bring them up, or you
14
cannot answer
days.
them.
It's gonna take 14 days to get to Saroshi.
I see
fun
here
as
it
fuck.
says it's going to take about 14 days to get to Zeroshi. Is there any way that we can get there a little bit faster?
Hey,
None of you
if you
have
can teleport
teleportation.
yourself there and you've seen something that tells you exactly where it is you're going. I don't know where in Zeroshi you need to go, so I'm going to start at the top and move down the bottom like a poor scanning job and hope that one of you recognize where you need to go.
I think
Yeah,
the
honestly,
only
I
one
haven't
that
been
really
there
knows
before.
where they need to go is the boy. Not that boy, the other boy. No, not you. Not. Well, I mean, I'm not sure. Is it you?
Who?
I guess it's him. He's the only one that knows where we're going.
I run up to Chase.
Hey,
I'm a
guys.
boy.
It's not Chase anymore, it's Steve. But yeah, you let Steve
run
know
up to
you're a boy
Steve.
He's a
too.
boy now.
You know,
I'll put
I'm
the-
not gonna
microphone.
acknowledge him. This is a weird one here. Claremont, where'd you get this? Listen.
So, honestly, it keeps following us around like a dirty rat or something. But if you feed it, it'll leave you alone for a few minutes.
Wait,
You guys like
I'd
traveling
like to-
by air? Is this common for you guys?
not
I
quite.
think Darth and I talked, and we both have the abilities to. We used to have the abilities to teleport. If that just
Yeah.
gets us there faster.
Well,
It's pretty easy.
if you
That-
could
that kind of-
teleport,
you-
I've got a
come.
rune that could teleport all of us exactly where you want to be, 400 feet above it. But that's only if you know where we got to go. Have you been to Zeroshi, son?
Here and there. Yep. I have.
How about this? How about you take us there?
I don't know where we're going exactly.
You just pick a place.
I just pick a place.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take us to the spire.
This is like you.
So do
get
you, do you like say
decide
I'll take
for
us? If you want to
us.
check out, do you want to try?
Yeah, let's go. Give it a shot.
Which is, you know,
Yeah,
I think it'll be better than
you're the one. You're the only one that knows
accidentally
where we're
fighting a
going.
dragon that the
anyways.
DM probably has set up already in the sky somewhere for us.
Or like
You wanna go
27
Spire?
rocks that are gonna flock us.
Yeah. No. You want to take?
Oh,
You want to
yeah.
try? You want to try to take him to the spire because isn't it a check still for you? It's like a
No.
wall.
I won't stray them from their desired goal. So you guys said snake.
No, but that would
I'll ask
take
you
him
guys-
to. You
It's
say
check
that,
no
but it
matter
would take him to the continent. That's still a how that would cut
I'll-
8 to 10 days out.
Yeah,
depending on how you
you
roll.
don't.
No,
I mean,
I'll
you don't
probably
even.
try to remember the Yanti temple and then see if we can teleport there.
Okay.
Because I don't know if the Yanti temple is what they were referring to as Snake Temple.
Mhm.
I'm just assuming.
Okay. Gotcha. And you want to cast it? So he goes, wait, come on down with me here. He goes in this open cabin air now, because nobody knows how to fix anything on Quest. As you guys go into the cabin, or those of you who fit, not all of you would, particularly Big G at this time.
Picture's
Claremont,
gonna go find
you
their
can go down
cabin.
easily. You're gonna what? Yeah, there's no cabin. It's all open air up top. Like this thing is a very work in progress. There's little spikes on it that you could imagine this small dwarf can easily hide behind, and something will get stabbed if it tries to fly on him.
Is
You
there any,
imagine a
like,
flying sea
food?
creature.
Like food?
Yeah, you see like there's a couple what is it? Barrels. I apologize. I lost the word there. Barrels of rations and like wrapped, dry goods, things that are easy to eat. Plenty of different foods and grains. And he's just like, hey, you can have some.
Okay.
You might squish me like a grape, he whispers to whoever's close by. He's not
He's
like
gonna-
afraid of you. He's more like respecting your strength. Claremont, where do you teleport yourself
Not
to?
casting, sorry, just reading. I just wanted to be able to see
I
it.
was like, Claremont's never been to Zoroshi. I gotta see this.
Picture's gonna lead Necros to the food.
Necro, you get brought
Yes.
to some good food.
Oh, you have
you
teleport too.
see,
Yeah, but I didn't plan on using it because it's kind of fun sometimes just to ride and enjoy the view. Sometimes you miss a lot when you skip from place to place.
I agree. I mean, we don't have to teleport. I will follow whatever you want to do, Master.
Oh, you are
real-
a good one, Reno. I enjoy it.
Reno, you would be able to at least convey to him that you know of the Yanti Temple very confidently in the sense of descriptive experience, and
Yeah, I'll
the
tell them
Stampede Canyon, because that was a memorable moment when Rascal got
okay.
knocked out in the yeah, it was that was a tough one for you guys. That was a tough one. You would remember that location quite well.
I have a question for you,
Yeah.
Kibbs.
Yeah.
Sorry, Reno. I apologize.
What you looking for, boy?
You have a command
Child,
to make
people,
your orca
thing,
pee or
green.
poop?
Say that one more time.
Do you have a command to make your orca, your vessel, defecate?
Now,
Does it go on command or does it just go randomly?
I am the cleanser of such aerial clogging moments.
I just, there are some people I don't enjoy being around, and I thought perhaps we could pay them a quick visit, and then we could be on our way.
It's been about 3 days since I last cleaned, but I'll give you the honor if you want to utilize it in a weaponal-like manner.
Reno, you have the magic thumb. Perhaps you can unclog our friend when we reach the zone.
Most certainly. Will there also be a golden egg too? I ask in innocence. Is there a golden egg that?
No, I'm not. There's no golden egg in these creatures. Don't like eggs. They're just magical flying beasts that are pretty wicked. Cool. Not sure why you also need to make it poo. You don't really need to stick your thumb up its butthole for it to poo.
That's not necessarily what you're doing. You see that it already has, but because it moves so fast in the air. The aerodynamics wrap around the expunged exhaust piping, which I like to call it at times. It prevents it from actually filtering out because of the compression. So when they do stop and hover, it's been a bit padded in, if you know what I mean. There's a long extension in which it can fill, and that makes it a bit more versatile in method of use.
I think he's saying it's like a constipated poop, so it's hard as a rock. It's like a catapult.
The very
That's
end
what
bits
I'm
at
getting.
times.
We can use it as a weapon. Crikey, that's,
I was just
that's
planning on
amazing.
blasting
That's a
some
great
stuff.
way to think about it. We could drop a 500-pound rock on somebody.
Listen, the gerbils are just a few yards that way. Come on down. And they are little jerks that we're kind of pissed at the moment. Maybe you can pay them a visit for us.
Claremont,
I know we're
is
not
this
really
a way
pissed
that
at
we
them.
could end the war on the orcs? Can we just
Oh, we
drop a
could.
big bomb on the orcs?
Let's go to the orcs. I don't know where they're at, though.
I think
How
that-
I
many
know where the
tons?
giants are if you want to mess with
How
the
many
giants.
tons are we talking about? Can we put some can we shoot fireballs at it and make it go down a flaming turd, make it explode like shrapnel? Shit, no.
That's a really good idea.
All right, then. I'll let Steve and Reno lead the way. They seem to know what the plan is.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'll just lay back and eat a
you
little
need
bit
to
more.
understand here that I need to do. Hold on. Let me try to think about it. I'll count seconds. You see, he's like 1. There's a 5. At one time there was a 12er. I'm trying to think. 6, 17. Yes.
You're not a great counter. Those numbers are not in a row.
No, they
Six,
don't need to
go.
be.
6,
I'm thinking
7.
about the longest period in which the canal flowed. If you're catching my drift.
She's not full.
Well,
We needed to be at max capacity.
I'd say 400 or so pounds of potential droppage.
Oh, wow.
Though I'll be honest with you, here's where it gets tricky. You see, only the first 75 feet or so is condensed solidified mass from the airflow drying out dehumifying it, what have you. So then as it gets toward the end stock, it's a bit more loosey-goosey, as I'd say, spillage.
So we're talking
Who
more
lives in
like
the Earth? You boys
napalm.
combined.
That's an
But,
interesting perspective there. If the diet is right, it could potentially be a bit more aggressive than our original conceptual output. We could feed it a type of fiery kelp that ignites even in waters beneath the surface. No oxygen needed. It burns right through the cells in which hold pure oxygen in the fire kelps.
Have a steady diet of that for at least 3 weeks straight. No poos.
I think you can do 1.5 week, and that's where we'll hit about the 700-ish mark. And even then, though, with the fire kelp, that's risky. It's like a spicy ghost chili.
We need to go max capacity, 3 weeks straight. Kelp.
This poor animal. You're treating it
Hey.
real bad.
What are we trying to
Don't
do
let
with this? And who is our enemy?
I'm not sure. I just want to see a fiery poo land on a building.
Honestly, this is a trial run for us. We just kind of want to practice, per se.
I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I just want to see the effect. Sounds cool.
I did put you in charge, you and Reno's not speaking up. So
Let's drop it on the orcs. Let's drop it on the orcs.
class. He's like, well, unless y'all tell me exactly where we're supposed to be heading, we are going toward Clasp. And then I told this young man here that he can use this magnifier here that will amplify his spell to affect everyone on my here vessel. And we'll get to where he envisions. But he said he has 2 thoughts, and he'd like to pass them to your group here. Reno, yeah, tell him about the crazy snake statues, and then you said something about remind me again. What was that second location you said you got a good thought of?
Oh, What did you call it? The creek? The canyon.
A
Canyon?
canyon with some kind of creatures that just
Oh.
trampeded all over your friends and then dancing like a man. I made a real
Yeah.
real bad
there was this-
mark on your memory, but you can think of
Yeah,
it
we
well.
we came into this area. We just got teleported into a weird camp, and then this guy named Amerigo took us to this canyon, and then one of my party members was just like trampled to death almost. Well, pretty much to death. DM's grace saved him. But there was this weird cave inside there too. But I don't know if that's the same area that you guys want to go to. But there's also
No,
this
that's not a
temple
fun
that had
place. Why would I want to go there?
I don't know, a lot of meat, food.
Let's go there.
They
We
did
should
look
go there.
delicious. But also, I heard snakes taste like chicken, according to Big G. So there's also this temple that we had. There was a lot of snakes inside. It was really creepy. There was like some puzzles, which I didn't really partake in.
Temple
No,
sounds like it has a lot of cool loot. We need to go into the snake temple, snake down, and find all the good loot down there, and maybe
Yeah,
find Brother Fields.
there was like
But loot
this big
first.
hole inside the temple too, and then all these snakes started crawling out of it, and then like a god rose out of it too, and it asked us for our help, but we said no.
Couldn't we
It's
help him
probably
descend anyways?
And then there was this other guy who was frozen in this coil of snakes. Is this the same place that you guys need to go to?
Big G,
I
you
mean, I
can
could take us
absolutely
there.
put some of your memories because you do have a different perspective on this young boy's rampant thought.
I know, but he's not there though. He's snacking on food. He's almost finished one barrel.
You got it, totally fine. I love it though. This is a great thought process.
There was this weird,
I'm not reading
like,
shit.
snake coil.
Yeah, Sister
I thought I
Piers
saw
is
a dead body in there.
incapacitated making love
Okay,
to
everyone but Reno, give
Lavender.
me insight checks. Let's see how dangerous either of these feel to all of you guys, because this young child is excitedly telling you about two ridiculously, exotically, seemingly dangerous locations, and
You said
came out
perception?
alive. Insight.
Insight. Okay.
I just because he did,
Natural 20.
Reno doesn't see it as he was fine. He never got hurt. He never died. He never fell. Everyone else might have.
Steve
but he was
Irwin
still-
is
He was
so into the
totally fine.
snakes. It doesn't matter. Just
Yeah,
so into the
Claremont,
snakes.
Steve, Nat. Okay,
Wait.
we'll get to the Nat 20 once
Wait.
I see the rest of the Big G's roll.
Are there
I just want
are there
food.
do you,
No,
do you
Big G
like
knows
snakes,
what's going
Steve?
on.
I know, but give me an insight because
No.
you're Big G. Sometimes you're
Any
like, well,
temple.
maybe I got it wrong. You know,
Any
maybe
temple
I was
be
so
okay.
hungry.
that
I
has
saw different.
snakes, it's gonna have cool loot. And
Yeah,
as
I even
much
got
as we
this
want to
staff.
find Brother Fields, we want the
Oh,
loot.
I even got
Big G.
I even got this
You
staff
mentioned
too.
something
That's from the
super
snakes.
specific. Outside of the 30 snakes you ate during that period, you also tried another species.
He did?
Was it
No,
just snakes?
it was just snakes and
You guys were
The
just with
spiders, too?
snakes and oh, spiders? Wait, what about spiders?
There was robot spiders that was outside the temple.
Doing
Well,
what? Why were they
yeah.
outside of a temple while you guys were ascending to God? Weird. You left out all the actual other stuffs. Huh.
Oh yeah, there was a weird mechanical robot snake. By the way, hold on. I take out my snake staff and I put it on the plane. Look, snakes on a plane. And then there was a robot. And there's mechanical robots trying to come in and bust into the temple, and it almost tried to kill us. And they tried to fight this god, and they fought together, and it's like Gundams, but not. And then, and then the god ascended, and then he said, "Help!" But then we said, "Nah, bruh." And then, yeah, we
Sprinkles,
got
you
teleported by this other guy.
you Sprinkles, yes, you recognize this story that yes, any and all snakes are tribals of any and all spiders. But if it was at a snake temple and spiders were there, this wasn't like a this sounds very fucking dangerous, and he was just too young and too naive to understand how dangerous it was. But it sounds fucking awesome. But Sprinkles, how would
It's really
you
cool.
describe that to the rest of the team? As they're all hyped. Everyone's hyped because he's hyped, but you're the only one that is like, this was deadly. A god was being raised, and there was a war happening where the snakes were the spiders were actively trying to stop snakes, and your understanding, Sprinkles, if you're not 20, based off of this young boy's story, but they were partnering with the snakes, and then they said, "Nah, fuck you, Mr. Snake," and then all this other crazy shit happened, and then Big G supposedly was just eating the whole time, and Reno helped not at all, but there was a puzzle that somebody solved. So there's a lot of people missing in this story. So either they're all dead, or something else happened, and you're not sure where that part is.
Okay.
Let's go again. There's more loot I could have grabbed.
Now, to be fair, you also were there, but in retrospective, your character's existence, you weren't there in this moment.
What character was I when I was there?
I think he joined after.
Oh, did he join after?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay, you showed up after, but point being, you were with them at one point. Nonetheless, he was the bird.
Bernie's
Oh,
back,
yeah.
so maybe Bernie can actually give us the
Bernie.
place where Brother Phil.
Well, the fact is, my boy Bernie said he wanted to go to the Snake Temple. We should go to the Snake Temple. In the story,
Bernie,
really.
You do have a chance to describe. We have two locations. We have a Stampede Canyon or a Snake Temple where there was a crazy battle in which they said no to a god. Do you want to pitch your location and what happened at your location, Bernie?
Godzilla.
I'd be surprised if he's talking. Oh,
Snake Temple. Bernie says Snake Temple.
Snake
Right.
Temple.
I'm described.
Okay.
Let's do it.
No, and he's the one that knows the location. I say we draw the Snake Temple.
Okay, sounds good. Snake Temple it is. I'll
Make it
skip
happen.
on to
My
that
boy wants,
thing.
my boy
I'll
gets.
just-
Let's go! Snake Temple.
Cast
Well, good
teleport.
sir, Reno. That requires you to cast it and roll for me.
All right. My boy knows. Let's
All right,
do
what
it.
do I roll? I've never casted this before.
You roll D100 as
I
you
mean-
cast it, and you tell us the ground stories of this Snake Temple.
I feel like I should do a physical die because I don't trust DM computer. You know what? I don't have dice.
Oh, you
All
played
right, here we
yourself.
go. Good luck, guys.
You got this.
Let's
Oh,
see. What does it
that's
say?
not as
47
bad as I thought it
very
would be.
familiar.
Casually, we're good.
Oh wow, on target is 25.
yeah.
Jesus, yeah, wow. You know what? I flip it upside down. I'm looking at it backwards. False destination. Yep, that's the place. All right, no, absolutely. Oh man.
On target.
Sorry. Keeping the dragon that's in the sky, probably.
If Bernie can roll me a D100, that would help me.
I'm gonna
Isn't
pop
this the
peanuts.
like this is the real
Inside
temple that
services,
he's in,
Pharaoh.
right?
We should totally like
Yeah,
save
but
the
Reno
big
was
poop
not part
for
of
the
that
temple.
campaign. Reno
No,
was
I know.
somewhere else.
I'm just
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to remember. Like
You're
this is
you're right. Yeah.
this is the temple that he's actually in, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But we won't know that
Bernie.
unless Bernie rolls a good roll.
He rolled
87.
an 87.
He could
87.
say, as you guys teleport, he's gonna look around outside. He's like, he like covers his eyes and kind of squints against the sun all the way across this. You guys see a huge lush land, mind you. It's not here on the map, and it's because no one ever made it down here except them, and I didn't have this map during their period of time. So, anyways, this is a very lush area. You guys see a massive, massive, massive spire right here, and jungle surrounding it.
We were supposed to take those things down, weren't we? We totally ditched on that.
You see a huge jungle right here, like a jungle right here, some kind of like broken up, padded jungle pockets here, and then whatever circles there, that's like ponds, that's like water reefs where rice cakes are made and grown. And then you grow a big head and it becomes an upside down snowman that's about to fuck everyone above it. Oh, you guys are in real trouble now. The demon snowman's about to come and hit you guys from the south. And
Ew.
yeah, so you guys see a bunch of stuff. Amongst that, you immediately see a huge fly past your guys' vessel, a massive feathered being. They kind of have this lion-like visage to them on the front, though it's not in any actual way. And with it, you also see that it has a tail that's probably twice as long as its own body. And at the end, it has this beautifully looking kind of glistening in the light, what looks to be very metal or organic kind of rock-like nature element, a stinger in shape, dangling at its back. It almost looks like it's free flailing, and then you see it curl and move in full control, making it ever so scarier. But it flies off. You hear the dwarf walk by. Hey, Alan, that's a hippogriffin. Well, yeah, we definitely made it to Zerushi, the south side. It smells like. He looks over and thinks, oh, yep, that there's the Spire Academy. And down there is absolutely a Slytherin temple. But, this is no longer the territory of such Slytherin beings. Last time I left, which was probably no more than a month or so, there was nothing but arachnids below, webs of all sorts. They're guarding something dormant. They can't touch it. But last I saw, I dropped a pebble, and the pebble bounced right off. I accidentally hit one of the spiders as it ricocheted right off of it. It seems as if it's a patience in time. When the daytime is gone, this particular area still shines.
Whoa, that definitely wasn't here last time. Sorry guys, I guess I didn't know if this was the same spot or not. I just
I mean,
assumed
you
snakes
look
and
down,
stuff.
and to you, it looks the same. To you, what you experienced. This is totally the
Oh,
area
yeah?
you were at. But obviously, none of them have ever been this far south. They've never crossed this tree, or this bridge for that matter.
All right.
This is the first time Steve's
So
been on this continent, so it's all new.
Yeah. I mean, all of their characters, outside of character, only some of them have ever been here.
Yeah.
So outside of character, only you and Big G have been this far
Wow.
south.
Look at the lush land. There's got to be at least 1 million new creatures that's never been explored before. We should get down, get our hands and feet on the ground, and then we can go and explore.
The moment you do that, you might die, but I'm interested in it. I heard that this area has these things called accidents. They are big and bulbous in the back, but they have these big tunnels that leave these, well, sacks, as they call them, that when you throw them, they're like a grenade all on their own. No resources necessary, just take them as they drop them. If you're able to be stealthy, you could just follow one around all day and just pick up the sacks they produce as they travel. I don't know if they themselves blow up if you poke one, though. Never dealt with it. Just kind of found a trailer one day and picked up
We
what I
should
could.
definitely test this out. We need those egg sex things that he's talking about. I can't imagine not continuing on without it.
okay, let's go. Let's bring it down. We're in control of the ship, Steve. Let's go.
We're gonna go down and we're gonna ensure we get at least 20 of these eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
I want
scientific.
full omelet. I better eat it. I need at least 2 omelets. So we're gonna need how many eggs? 20?
He's gonna be
Exploding eggs.
he's gonna need some mighty spicy eggs. But I think that you are one person you could probably handle it.
Yeah, they're gonna explode in your mouth.
Sounds delicious.
What egg? Sorry.
I can't hear you if you're talking, Alex.
What did she say?
He says, I'm losing my voice.
Oh, got it. I just heard sorry. I was like, sorry. That's not very big of you, Big G, but I'll forgive you this time. So, you guys arrive.
Came with Sister Fields to make sure that I saw some action. Not from her, because she's, dating a god and stuff. But, like, in the field, getting on the floor, getting down, meeting creatures face to face, battling. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. That's what my party said last time. Don't worry.
All right,
And then
let's go.
Yeah,
Steve
let's
is gonna.
go.
Steve is gonna.
I'm just- Huh? You guys
Whoa.
saying things. I don't understand what's going on.
I am no longer. I am now blind.
We just landed on Zeroshi. Basically, the
Well, I
the
wasn't
down looking
blind.
down. There's like a
Never
crap ton of
mind.
arachnids, I guess,
I
running
fell off
around.
the orca thing.
I would have just kind of like I've moved it so that Steve and you guys could see when you move. Alrighty.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Wait, you get
Yeah.
you're blind. Oh, hold on, let me fix
I'm
that.
blind. I'm blind.
1 sec.
I'm blind.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Sweet. Underline.
Alright. So you guys look around. Go ahead and give me investigation checks or how you guys wish to interact with the environment. Now, mind you, I never said any sacks were visible. I'm just telling you that once before, this area outside of the spiders was also roamed by acids.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for tracks immediately. Start tracking.
Yeah.
So looking at broken twigs, looking at low to the ground, looking at the earth if it's been moved, if there's prints or noticeable prints, patterns, what have you.
Okay.
Question,
19.
DM.
Yeah.
So we're obviously not at the temple right now. Are we like a certain distance from the temple?
You guys, so Reno, give me a Arcana at advantage. And if it's below 15 in intelligence. Nice. You understand that your spell can teleport you and the shapes into a space they can fit. Because you teleported the entire vessel in which you guys were on. And he said when you cast a spell using this device, you guys appear 400 feet above the location.
Mm-hmm.
So you are clearly above, and it must be directly below somewhere. The question is how do you get in? Because technically, you didn't enter from here.
Oh. That's weird.
Is it
Okay.
when you travel underground and never look up because the sky is always blue?
Yeah. So it seems like the temple might be down below us somewhere, which is kind of weird. I thought there was blue skies above the temple, but clearly don't remember. All right. Steve, lead the way. I'll get your back.
Busy tracking. I'm busy tracking.
Okay.
Don't bother me. Don't bother. I'm looking for something.
Big G, let's just go the opposite way.
Okay.
Big G was pretty good around here. He can track with his hunger.
Yeah,
Come on,
Big
Big
G's gotta
G.
look for food sources.
Okay, Big G, you see there's a ton of random wildlife, even in the little water park area. Like there's tons of fish, etc. Steve, you look around and you absolutely see that there's a multitude of species available in the sense of non-threatening. There's no immediate threat, but you do realize that you guys are on a like mountain side, and up above there could be a plateau. That could be, and when you look up, there is nothing but a beautiful blue sky above. So maybe
Right. Let's head out.
you were close but not close, or maybe you're so close that you're a foot to the right.
Let's head up high ground. It'll allow us to see our surroundings better.
Okay. Do you want to take a look at my orb really quick? Look.
Is this like
this is where we are. Yeah, and this is the rest of it.
I feel
Right
like
here,
this is
in
some
my ball.
type of trick
Look at my ball.
where you try to get me to accidentally touch you and then you go run to somebody and tell on me. I'm not gonna fall for that one, right?
No. This ball shows us the terrain, like a couple miles around us.
Yeah, that's what the last boy said. Not gonna do it.
Just touch it. It's okay.
like running off to go up the mountainside.
You
Wait,
hear the
touch the
dwarf.
wall.
The dwarf goes, "Hey, well, you all being a bit too aggressive. How about you all just trust each other, not to dangle, tingle, wingle anything out of unnecessary reach, eh? Let's not be too aggressive with each other. Let's leave that to happen snatch everywhere else. But I
I'm
want
not
you all
sure
to
you
make sure
understand
that
these people. They were all touchy-feely with Claremont, sticking their hands all up in his flip-flaps.
yes,
Really?
I
And they was just getting in it. And this furry one, he's been like picking his flaps up and eating food out from underneath him all day. So I'm not sure. This is kind of an odd bunch. It's an
I
odd
questioned
bunch, I'd
your
say.
punchability when I first rolled over here and realized that you all just were untrustworthy little mongrels and couldn't be anything of value to me. But what I did notice is that in the end of it all, you're just like the little boy in which I had once discovered named Darth. He was different. He understood things in a way that, well, a bit more kinder, even though he was all about the dead stuff. He was very nice to the dead things, like they had already paid their dues. You all kind of remind me that way a bit. But I have a feeling that what we're arriving to is probably worse than what we thought we'd see. You guys head up and continue going up. You guys follow Steve Irwin. He ends up finding stairs built into the side of the mountain, just available only to those who make it to the cusp. As you guys continue up enough, I'm trying to fix some of you guys' vision issues.
Nobody feels sad for poor Kip. He just like revealed a whole bunch of like emotional story, and then just nobody talks to him and walks
You guys
away.
have not talking to him at all. He's been such a
Well,
character
he
of
just
awesomeness.
he monologues. He monologues, and he doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to talk at us.
That's how he is, though. He's Kip, you know. Kip Rep. Come on, if it's a 3-letter word
Boy,
name,
I
you
love
know that they are
I love you,
simple.
boy, but you're just a bit aggressive. No
Yeah.
questions.
Oh, I've asked plenty of questions upon my travels, and I've heard them all. The answers are the worst. I've known that if you tell the stories and get a question, you can change the answer they're going to get, giving them a new story altogether, a new perspective on things. But if you're asking questions, you're asking for an opinion you don't want to know.
See this? You see this? All right, quick, Kips. Just wait 1 second. I want to show you how it works. Hey, Steve, how would you handle the situation we were about to go in with climbing?
First, I'd get up and then I'd go climb.
I like to shut up. And then like, you see, Kips, that's all you have to do. You don't have to care what he's saying. I'm sorry, Steve, but that's all. That's how you get something out of him. And he now thinks I want to talk to him. All right,
Well-
Steve, let's continue.
So, do you actually want to know? Because I was about to explain to you how we go about climbing this, and I give you a full dissertation on climbing.
What's
Yeah,
a dissertation,
I wanted.
Steve? Because I just don't know the word. Like a definition will do.
Yeah, well, I just like the word. I'm not really sure what it means.
Right on. All right. Well, there's nothing left to
Well,
say to you.
seems like good old Steve over here did his job, led us right to the perfect temple. Even look, hey, you can see a snake right up there. But very quiet. I'm gonna sneak up on it, and I'm gonna catch it.
Can I try stealth?
Stuffed up to the snake. You see that it is a lifeless snake before you even have to stealth, but you act on. Go ahead and give me a performance check because you're not gonna let them know that until you arrive. You're gonna like totally try to fake kill it. You want the credit at this point.
Performance. Well, no, I'm gonna stealth it. Can I use my
Okay.
stealth because that's what I'm doing?
That's totally fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's see how smooth you make it look. Yeah, I mean, you make it look like you sneak up on it and you kill that bitch.
I'm like,
You even
Sneaking
like
up
give it a
real
couple
quiet.
extra wounds that it didn't need just to like really sell it.
Yeah.
I pick it up.
See, now that's how you ensure safety. You make sure you cut it from behind so it doesn't see you when you're coming. I take it and I pack it and I put it in my bag.
The rest you do.
Whoa. This is exactly the temple we were at.
Oh,
Reno's like, I did it.
Oh, I never used teleport before. I did it. Let's go do a victory lap. By the way, there's more than just one door.
As you run around, you realize that a lot of it has like rubbled. Almost everything has broke except that one door. But that's as you do your victory lap. Like as you say that, you run around, you're like, oh, things have changed.
Oh, Big G, there's some brokenness over here.
I knock on the door.
Boom, boom.
Hello?
Give me
Anyone in there?
Mighty
a
polite.
what's that?
perception check as you try to hear what could or couldn't be in there.
You want me to open that door?
No, you want to hear on the other side if anyone answers. It's rude to just barge in.
You make a very good point. It's not my house. It could be. Should we claim this as my house now?
Oh, man, I hear something real gross like. It sounds like when you walk, Claremont. So we're going to take a couple steps back.
Why would we do that?
Why are we taking a couple steps? Because I hear something on the other side. Doesn't sound very good.
No, I heard you
Sounds
say
pretty
that.
gross.
But I mean, I like. Sound pretty normal to me. I don't know.
Whoa, are you guys eating noodles?
I'll switch you spots. Yeah. And I push it a little bit closer.
Noodles sound good.
It doesn't seem to budge immediately in any sense of actual aggression toward it. However, you do notice that there's literally like a backdraft of breath coming out from below the door. There's some kind of pocket of air, whatever is blocking the door.
It's warm inside.
Whoa.
We should go in, right?
Why don't you go ahead and greet this thing? Definitely sounds like it's
Lord.
something that could it'd probably take a liking to you.
Hello. Excuse me, miss. We are not solicitors. We're not here to sell you anything. Feel free to open the door. Wanted to come in and pay our respects to the temple.
Hold on. You hear like a burp.
I assume the
Coming from
burp.
the other side. Someone's certainly home.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Nice.
What the-
Oh man. You guys.
What is that?
Everyone give me a insight check. You all
Never got
stand there.
told what my last 19 for insight did.
Well, now you're about to be told about this one, but I'll give you an advantage because you had 19 for your last one. Sorry.
We are not the most insightful. Reno, you're insightful, thank goodness.
He's been here.
That makes sense.
Look, there's a door, guys. And then follow me this way. There's definitely dead
What did you get,
snakes in here.
Sprinkles?
17.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Reno. You're a nerd. The brief time you had in the Spire, you took a little bit of research, and you know that you don't know the name gargantuans, but you know that massive beings, other than spiders and snakes, often take place in the temples of either species because they absorb the natural essence of them when wars have taken place. And it's a fact you forgot because you were just talking about the actual moment in which you experienced, but you had read all the relics and the hieroglyphics and stuff on the wall, and you're like, oh, that's right. That's why they can't hurt it, because it's a becoming like a deity because it was meant to ascend to a god, and now it's like a bigger than a giant, looks like a giant, but isn't quite done yet, and you guys just disturbed it.
So something else took the essence of this godhood thing? Not
You guys
the
chose not
same
to help
one?
it, so it didn't mature.
Open the door.
So another
okay.
needing to ascend god took it.
Ah,
Steve, I think
okay.
we're gonna have to break the door down.
As the spiders tried themselves.
All right, you.
So hold on. We might be getting into some don't take this lightly. Shit. Soon. And my thumb might not be big enough for this poop. So I think it's probably a good idea to prepare for this. Or we could slowly back away. And not disturb this thing. It's up to you guys.
Don't worry about it, Reno. I can see you're a bit of a worrywart. The lady's probably in trouble. She might be distressed. Maybe she needs our help. Steve, you mind giving me a hand with the door? We should probably pull it at the same time. I'm a bit weak. I mean, I'm weak. You know, I'm a bit unused to manual labor.
Take this end of the rope. Tie it to the end of the door. I'm gonna stand back. I'm gonna pull the door.
You and your ropes. Rope and
I'm
dope.
gonna stand a little bit further back with Bernie, really quick.
All right.
Yeah, I'll tie it.
Just in case.
Is it a knocker? What does it have for a handle?
Oh, there's the door itself would have been a push forward.
Oh, he's pushing.
But it's blocked on the other side. And
Oh.
Reno does know, so does Big G, but neither have mentioned.
All right, well, if it's a push, we've been trying to pull it like idiots. So, guys, it happens all the time.
You can push it. You can push it if you want.
I try to
Go
push
for
it
it.
with my palanquin. Oh, it doesn't
You
move.
push it with your palanquin.
Are you okay? Are you trapped behind the door?
I don't know if it's a miss either.
Is it a wooden door or a stone, metal?
It's
Like
a
what's
stone
the
door.
material?
It's a stone door. Can you guys give me a strength check to see if you guys can push this bad boy to nudge it a bit?
I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, I don't.
don't
I'm
push
not.
it.
I'm not built for strength.
18.
18. You guys see Necro. You guys
I'm
hear
gonna answer the door.
ding, 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 on the other side. The entire ground shakes around each of you guys.
Oh.
You guys hear on the other side of the door.
Oh no, miss! Miss, are you okay? I animate the door.
As you do, you see the rocks fall. Showing that there is a passage over them and a massive creature lying there. Stretching, and not aware of you at this moment, but hearing the noises, awakening it, wondering. What do you guys all do?
Oh, my goodness. It's fat. That is one fat ass.
What do you guys all do?
Luckily,
Y'all get one action.
I ready my big game hunting crossbow, and I tie to the end of it of one of my bolts. I tie to the end of it a. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? I tie to the end of it the Alchemist's Doom.
Ooh. What does that do? I don't know. I'm confused. What?
Once it shatters or breaks, it catches on fire, essentially doing an extra 2d6.
You got it, dude. All right. What else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else?
I just ready it.
Yeah, I will remind Big G, because you are the type of character in which you are, you would remember in a tactical manner that shit was falling on you guys when you stepped on different traps. That is why these boulders are here. These were things you guys legit set, and you guys were buried in rock like over and over and over. But you didn't set them all off. But it was bad. Like this was not the best experience. Reno talked about it like a comic book awesome moment, but for you guys, it was rough. I think you yourself was like pretty bloodied, and you were a tank. I don't remember
Not
quite.
really, but
So
it
you guys
was,
ran.
Rascal got
Use my action to
buried.
cast comprehend
No, yeah.
language so I can speak to the Gargantua.
You got it.
I'm gonna ready disintegrate if this thing tries to attack us.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back out the door.
Okay.
That's a good
Wait,
idea.
are we all inside a door now, or are we just?
No, this is how you guys are. He's the one that like pushed the door and it like dropped a little rock on the other side with enough force and he tinkled over.
The door can move the rocks by itself now. But it doesn't have much other than hinges, right? I don't think it can come off the hinges. It just opens and closes.
No, it just collapses. Like the hinges were broke. Someone had just touched it, and your Pelican wasn't enough because it was just, not.
Oh,
with
I
enough
thought I
force.
animated it. I'm gonna get that resource back.
Oh, go for it. Sorry, I apologize. You animated the door?
You did after I opened it.
Oh, after. Oh, yeah, totally fine. Like, what you wanted it to like just do like a open and out kind of like flingy moment, or what did you want it to do?
Yeah, I was trying to open the door, so I figured I'd animate it to get the door to open.
Oh,
so we
I
can, like,
see. Yeah,
out of the
no.
way.
Your good friend here, Necro, would have absolutely beat you to it. So go ahead and pull that one back.
Yeah, no problem there. That's easy then. Nice. Go, baby.
So with that, you guys see this creature. It's stretching out. It has 4 massive horns. It's huge. It's purple. It's grotesque in the sense of any natural colored creature. And it's just like... It's not giving any attention to anybody because it's big. It don't care. If it was a threat, it's gonna just flick it away in a minute, but it'll get to it once it wakes up. Now you guys got each of you movement. Where do you wish to position yourselves before the next phase?
I'd like to do a know your enemy.
Ooh, and that requires a minute or how long?
Bonus action, instantaneous. I just have to see it within 30 feet of me.
Nice.
So
That's
I moved in range to see it. It lets me know the creature has immunity, resistance, or vulnerabilities, and the creature has any,
It has
once you see this
resistance.
creature.
It has resistance to psychic and force.
Okay.
It has immunities to frightened.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, Claremont. Here's the deal. This thing, we can't do anything forceful with it, nor can we frighten it. We just gotta really make sure if we're gonna go for this one, that we either use stabby, pokey things.
Listen,
That's
I've never
what's really.
forced myself on a lady before, and I will poke her. I'm not opposed to doing my pokey, but I won't force myself on a lady. So don't you worry about that.
All right, are you gonna make sure you get in there and distract it, and then I'll come in from behind? Kind of like a double team, Eiffel Tower. Is that what it's called?
Well, you weren't my first choice, but looking around us, yeah, you'd be the person I would choose to do the Eiffel Tower with. Let's do this. I mean, I am
All
doing
right.
it with the dog. And Burn is my boy. I can't do it with him.
It's not vulnerable to force, so it has resistance to force, and you said so one other thing. Resistance to
Force and psychic.
psychic, and it's immune to frighten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it's also got resistance to psychic attacks. It's got a big old brain that can, make sure it protects itself.
That's interesting. I like that. That's very cool. She's a powerful girl. Madam, and I'll float. I'll float in there. I float really tall. I it goes up so that I'm like more eye level. Madam, if you would,
Watch out for traps.
you're looking quite large today. Would you care for a drumstick?
It just gets
Stand off to the side here on the
Here
rocks.
she comes. Oh my, look at those thighs. Look at those thighs. She could squash a man in two with those thighs. That is hot.
It looks at you almost as if you were donkey and it was the big one. I am Does anyone speak giant?
Oh, I have not.
Big G. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, you understand it. Big G. And I think Bernie,
Yeah.
right?
I do too.
You speak giant? Okay,
Nice.
Steve.
Yeah. Here we go.
Giant
I think I
talkers
might
here.
actually speak giant too.
So do I.
The whole team.
Nice. That's smart.
You guys all hear. I gotta stretch in the night. Stay. I hope pulsing the flesh painting life hungry food food.
Hey, I've got food for you, girl. Come on over. I got plenty. Here's a bag. There's a potato bag. I tossed the
See
potato
a
bag. Oh, I can't.
massive creature. Ooh, she's big. She's probably sitting around almost 30 feet. The tip of the tower is 40. They would have to like lay prone and do like an army walk to get into the pocket that you're in, but they could absolutely still reach you if they needed to. And they're standing, you see not even past their knees from where they're standing in this point of view. And they're just like,
Damn, girl, what are we talking about? Triple D's? Those are impressive. I mean,
Even here,
you are carrying around some real nice sacks of potatoes.
disturb the wrong being. I will avenge you. With that, I need initiative.
What initiative? She wants to fight.
Why do you always like him so big?
I like you big too, man.
I
Come
like
on.
that's
Wait, you might like a big too.
That was good.
Big girl. Like a big girl.
What did you get, Necro?
1 second. 9. No promise how long I'll be around. I took my meds because I have things to do tomorrow.
Well, good. Hang in there as long as you can. Try to make it through one round because you are almost last. Big G, we start with you. What was that?
Last
Sorry.
on the initiative? How's that possible, dude?
Yeah.
It's only fitting. I was gone all game, but
He
also
was
I
sick.
still have exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Didn't
sense.
we take like 14 days to travel? Shouldn't
No,
we
I
have?
thought
Oh,
we.
you teleported.
Yeah, we
We are
teleported.
fools.
You negated that shit right away. And then he
Sorry.
got a bunch of big rests, but you guys still got your asses kicked. Nonetheless,
My girl's hungry.
Big
Can I
G,
feed her?
you start and you see the tower that you were once in. Big G, what in a honest to your last experience here, what is your remembrance in a Big G tone in your own head, like whatever it may be?
Big G ate big vines. Big G ate a lot of snakes. Big G ate a big snake. And the snake lady blew up with another guy. Yeah.
All right, now what do you do?
I mean,
He
don't be fighting.
what was that? Sorry.
Don't be fighting my girl. I'm hitting
Yeah.
on this thing.
This thing is
Don't ruin my
not.
chance.
Are we fighting it at all?
I'm about to.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna
he's
say
gonna.
this way: whoever does whatever they do when it's its turn, we're about to find something out.
I mean, it didn't say anything aggressive. It just said it wanted food.
Oh yeah. Okay,
It
he's
looks-
gonna
it
move
looks
in
deeply into
then.
your
I'm gonna
eyes.
modify all your sheets to have a listening roll.
I was listening to you, although it was kind of hard with whatever you were saying. It was
That's not
very
my fault.
gurgly.
Okay, you're Claremont. You don't listen in general. So.
True facts.
To be fair, she did say, "I will consume all in which who beat before me." Like you guys are all like she sensed your heartbeats. She sensed your life. She's like, "I'm hungry." She slept for
I
a long
heard all
time.
that.
Yeah.
Like I
Okay.
said, she was.
Cool. Then we're good. As long as we all understood each other. Big G, you walk in and you realize that the area itself is almost left in almost the exact state you guys abandoned it in, outside of the fact that this thing was not what this thing was when you were last here.
No, last year. What?
Last
Well, you
year.
wouldn't know such things, but you know, Big G
Okay.
doesn't know time.
Hmm. Okay, he's gonna, since it looks hostile right now, he's gonna
Mhm.
just rage.
Is this thing undead? Can I tell?
It is not undead. It is very, very much alive. It's just purple.
And he's gonna toss his thing at the big thing.
Toss this thing at the big thing. This is a great game, guys.
Unsheath
Does
it.
Big G I think Big G has thing and
He runs away from my ball just to touch a bigger thing. You know, it's all great.
Makes contact. You hit the leg. It barely the slash looks almost meaningless, but it feels it.
What?
It's big. It's fucking huge. I'm just saying, like, you know, like your actual physical visual damage to it is like a nick compared to like, oh, it's almost losing a leg. You hit it for sure.
Oh
But
no,
it's not
That's
like-
bad
when Big G rages, he became huge.
it could become huge.
Yeah,
It's
but
bigger than you
it's
still.
like way
Yeah.
huger.
It's still bigger. But yeah, I'll make
Yeah.
you bigger if you want. But I'm still telling you it's bigger. Look at Big G now. Oh, get there. Go ahead. Do your thing.
he's only what now? He's a fourth the size, or is he a
Yeah,
half the
there's
size?
only like 4 Big G's left to make him. And Big G's already bigger than all of you guys. So, hey, give me some damage. Nice. Nice.
Can I tell what race this thing is?
Purple.
Purple, it's a
give
purple
me
race.
give me a survival check.
It's a purple mattress.
Anything else, Big G?
Be right back.
Nice. 32 followers.
I just assume that it hits. I don't actually know the hit.
You see him react?
That one,
Or
I have
her
no
reaction,
idea
you see
what
it?
the fuck it is.
You try to think about it, sprinkles, wiggles, etc. And sorry, no, necro. And yeah, no fucking clue. Big G, you hit it twice. You do in your mind, you're slashing. This thing is so meaty, it's like a easy slice cut. But it's clotting very fast. There's not a lot of blood. Like you're doing damage, but it's not like profusely visually just like dripping on you. For the 60 that you just dropped, 63 you just put out, this thing is absolutely ready to still dance and prance and jump around.
Damn, it might be kind of dangerous, guys.
Big G's like danger.
I'm gonna ask out loud
all
if
right.
anybody knows what this thing is.
Reno. You're the farthest outside, or not? No. Bernie is actually. You and Bernie are the furthest outside. You've been here before. What was in here before was whatever you thought, and now, bam, Big G went in. What do you do?
I'm gonna take a peek through the door and cast polymorph on it and turn it into a verdant to see if it'll be a lovely mate for my master Claremont.
Interesting.
no, that's a
succeed.
lot of plus.
25.
Bummers. All right.
Bernie,
Nice
you see
idea.
like a spark.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Ranger. Wait, do you move at all, Reno?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit closer, but kind of hide behind the door. Oh,
Okay.
why am I not moving? Oh, that's a ruler. Cool. Got it.
Okay. Witty is our good sir Steve Irwin missing? He is going to Claremont for now.
I'll take his turn.
No way.
Claremont.
That's amazing.
There he is. Steve's back.
Oh, damn it.
He made
All
it
right,
back.
he gets
Steve.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll.
Begin the step.
I'm going to kind of move over to right here. And then I am going to start to attack. Before I do, bonus action, Hunter's Mark, I believe.
Mhm.
Hunter's Mark. Cast. So Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. Hunter's Mark.
Wait, are these walls?
Yeah, I just fixed you so you could see him and your allies. You can see
Okay.
him. You can see him. Yeah, I just moved you down if you wanted to see it. Yeah,
Okay,
you can see
okay,
everything
okay,
from
okay.
there. Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he is marked. I just sent the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 force damage. Fuck, that sucks. So he takes half of that. Any wisdom? Survival check. Okay, cool. All right, and then I'm going to start blasting. Okay. We're going to attack. Oh, sorry about doing that.
You fire.
Oh, come on.
That it's it sticks. It looks like a little toothpick. Ting! It doesn't look impressive, but it hits.
Okay, we'll do some damage. And then it's going to be 1d6, and that was the one with the alchemist fire, so it's going to be another. So I'm going to do 1d6 for the hunter's prey,
Okay.
or hunter's mark, which is force damage, so that'll be half, I believe, because he's resistance, right?
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another 2d6 for the alchemist fire. So whichever the 1d6 one was, so half of.
Well, there's a lot of 1d6s. It's fine. I'm not worried. Give it the full 22. It doesn't fucking matter. You did 22 points of damage. Great damage.
Okay.
It all
Great.
counts.
All right, attacking again.
Continue.
Boom.
Absolutely contact.
Okay. 15. I'm going to use a superiority die.
Okay.
To believe to. You hit a creature with an attack roll, you can expend one superior die to distract the target. Add the superior die roll to the attack's damage roll. Next attack roll against the target by any attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of the monster. So I'm going to do distracting strike on it. And so I'm going to add this to the damage on the last roll.
Okay.
So it'll be in total of 23 damage on that last attack, and then I'm
You
gonna do
also
another.
can add another hunter's mark on the second attack.
That's right. This you can half, so 1 point, so 24 on that last attack.
Nice. Bing.
Okay, another attack coming. Here we go. But it's not an advantage for me. Make purchase anyways. And go damage. Do 1d6. And go ahead. Wow, that's
Nice.
okay.
12.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm going to go ahead and action surge. And we get 3 more attacks.
Cute. You guys see Steve Irwin going to overdrive mode. Monster Hunter!
Yep.
Claremont, get your stuff prepared after 20 dice. Okay, roll all your
21 hit.
attacks. Give me a complete total. As long as it's higher than a 20, it hits. Anything else, you're going to have to wait till I get back when I get a beer. Be right back.
Okay. All right. So,
Holy smokes! How many attacks can you do?
As many as it takes before
3
the
action
GM
surge.
asks
Yeah,
questions
exactly.
about
Yeah.
it.
Keeps going.
Yeah. Yeah, so 16.
God.
All right, here we go. Gonna go again.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, nat 20. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. 18 plus 16, it's 30, 34. We got another attack here coming.
Oh, another nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Baby.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
You guys are crazy. You see a giant, sexy person and then you just attack? Why?
Okay, 34 plus 24
We want to
is
snap our
I tried
arrows
to
into
get
her.
into I
58.
tried making it into your mating partner, so didn't fly.
Okay, 58 damage.
Nice. 58 points of damage. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, I mean, I did,
it takes a knee. It's not prone in any way. It is still like 12 feet taller
with
than
that
you.
last, I'm going to actually expend another superiority die to knock it back.
What's the save?
I don't think there is a save.
Oh, there's always a fucking save. This guy's huge.
Oh, it is a save. Sorry, trip attack. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Come on, you could be
Trigger
totally
attack
confident in
roll.
the defense.
You
Like,
can
I'm not
expend
gonna
one
roll that
superiority
high.
maneuver or grab into another position. Add the superiority die. Choose a willing creature who can see or hear you. That the creature can use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking the opportunity attack. Oh, interesting. I'll
That's it?
save that.
Right.
Yeah, I'll yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Just this one.
Nice. You guys want some statistics? Do we want some numbers? Do we want to know how well you done?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see. You guys have done 179 points of damage. That's one of its 3 health bars. Congratulations. It's its turn after Claremont. Claremont, what are you doing?
Madam, oh my goodness, I sincerely apologize for these idiots in my party. I can't believe they attacked you. That is so unprovoked. All you needed was some food. Allow me to please compensate for these moronic fools trying to hurt you. Here, you hungry? And I'll create a whole bunch of food for her.
I don't know why it was big G on that.
Right in front of her leaning body is 5 cubic feet of food just drops. It's like mostly vegetables and fruits and stuff. Can't
He looks at it.
vegetables, fruits,
Stares at
nuts,
you.
like very basic
Give me a
stuff.
persuasion with it. Give me a persuasion. Let's see how much attention it gives this pile before it looks at the meat before it.
I healed it? No. I'm
I'm just
maybe.
kidding.
But I'm trying to heal her. I want her to feel better.
Ooh, she don't give a fuck. She sees right through this bullshit.
You're what? You deserve to be twice as heavy.
Any movement?
Oh, I moved slightly closer. I think you saw I moved up and closer.
That's
'cause
it?
I
Nothing else? That's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? No, we're good. We're good. I was gonna make you re-roll it, but I don't think that's fair. I think you rolled appropriately.
I need Big G, Steve, and Claremont to give me wisdom saving throws as a weird aura kind of comes over you. Life feels sadder, heavier, and it begins to wear you each down mentally.
I
Oh
believe my
no.
hunter prey allows me to have advantage on wisdom saving throws. It
I'll
does.
I
trust
also
you.
have advantage on wisdom saving.
Oh dang!
I'll also
I
trust
missed.
you.
I missed an extra 1d8 damage to the target. Well, I'll do it next
Really
turn. It does not. Wisdom saving throw.
Close enough to get my bonus.
Fails. Big G fails. What was your? Oh, you didn't have to roll. He's not. Oh no, they are not. Does that have to be how close to you?
I think it's 30 feet. I don't
Then
remember
yes.
though.
I'm 35.
Claremont gets
They
5.
get it. I don't get
Claremont gets it. That's 17. Not enough. Big G. That's 20. That's enough. Big G passes. And otherwise, Claremont and Steve fail with this effect. You guys feel this heavy sense of psychicness fall over you. Big G, you take half. So you take, what is that? I'll say a 9. Claremont takes 19. Steve Irwin takes 19. Furthermore, Steve Irwin and Claremont, you guys are frightened. You cannot address it, approach it. You must move away from it on your next turn, at the start of your turn.
Oh no.
Fail safe.
And
Roll it with a bonus equal to your
with
fighter
that,
level. You must
Big
use-
G, you are immune.
Okay,
moving forward,
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
which makes you what?
If you fail a save throw, you can re-roll it with a bonus equal to your fighter level. You must use the new roll, and you can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest.
Okay,
So my
reroll.
fighter level, I believe, is 11, so I get a plus 11.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm gonna do a D20 plus 11. Is a 19 enough?
Meets it, beats it. You just get there. You roll the bare minimum with the best modifier possible to get you on that cusp as necessary, needed. In doing so, you find yourself present here in this moment of great need.
Do I
You
get
do
health
take
back?
half. I am going to heal you. 1 sec.
Wow.
Are they within 10 feet of me?
He's
Think
not.
being
No, everyone is within 20. Or no, sorry. Big G and Claremont are 20 feet. And Steve Irwin is within
35.
35 feet. With that, Steve, you do not feel the fear. You can still face this foe. Claremont, you were the only one that has been Uno reverse card. But that is just, it's an aura. Don't get me started with what it's about to do to you guys. It's going to use a bonus action to immediately Baleful Hex. It's going to
Or the-
Baleful Hex Steve Irwin because you heard it the most so far. It's going to lean down. It's massive eye looking through that little corridor, and it's just going to drop a Baleful Hex on your ass. Well, bam. Like it don't. Oh, wait. It didn't do it. Oh, bam. Like I just don't care. I need another wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
You feel this, like you look into this giant's eye and something is fucked up with it. You are immediately getting like this sense of madness. You got it, Reno. You got it, Randall. You get the sense of madness almost as if it's like claustrophobia in every thought, closing it, tightening it, squeezing it, making your mind almost go blank. Wisdom saving throw.
Man, I need to look at my features. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Don't fail.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Let me see if you get immunity at all, or if I could just do it again later. You saved just this one time. It was so forcing, constricting. You feel it release, and you're like, like holy crap! Like you would have been frozen next round, absolutely locked up if this thing got a hold of you. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't give two fucks if it succeeds or fails because what it does next has nothing to do with you. It swings its arm. Big G. With a 33. You see Big G just get snagged. Big G is raging. He takes half of this, which would be 11 points.
What?
You take half, right? You're raging?
Yeah.
So you take half. Am I mistaken?
Oh no,
Good.
I'm just saying
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
I just saw you just showed up, so I was like confused. Okay, perfect. With that, it does a second time. It hits you the first time. And then it comes and swings again at you because you hit it twice. It hits you back twice. With a 30. Doing another 11. Taking that 22 you should have from the beginning. As you guys see Big G kind of bounce and take the hits. As he's a big dude. He is a big dude taking these hits. That's nothing to him. However, nothing. It's gonna be Necro's turn. Necro, you are 40 feet from the target, 20 feet from Claremont and Big G. They are directly in front of you from the target.
I'm thinking, sorry.
It's okay. I'm just admiring Ian's faded ass t-shirt, but I'm sure it's a classic and collectible. You can unmute yourself and give us the details while we wait.
Yeah. A Target classic. It's a Kirby. Who doesn't
Kirby's
love Kirby?
classic. Absolutely. Very nice. Washed. I like Randall immediately opened his mouth big enough to suck anything in. He was like, I'm a Kirby.
Oh, I played the fuck out of that game
Oh
as a
yeah, for
kid.
sure.
I love
That
that
and
one.
Wario. That was a me thing. For
For
sure.
me, Kirby was the best because you got to change into different things. That was cool. Really cool mechanic.
A lot of options.
Kirby Adventureland, so good.
Necro.
I need to try and figure out what this thing is before I decide what to do. So can
All right,
I
Bernie.
spend a bonus action and figure out what it is or something?
Wait, what is it? Sorry, you have an item? Is that what you mean?
No, I have no idea what I can do. I want to know what it is, but I need to figure out how to do that.
Okay, let me rephrase this question. You have an idea of what you want to do, or you're trying to read something and you have no fucking clue how it works?
I'm pretty sure I know what I want to try, but I need to know what the creature is. Like it's a fiend, aberration, whatever.
Show me what you're trying to do, or tell me what you're trying to do.
I'm definitely going to try and banish this thing again.
And what are the conditions in which do not affect it?
The conditions that don't affect it, it's a
Okay, I
save.
found it. You're good. You're good. I got you. Hold on. Let me just read it. I'm just gonna pop it in the chat real quick for us. Just gonna.
I just don't want it to come back in a minute. So if you look at the second paragraph, it tells you the creatures I'm looking for.
I mean, realistically, you wouldn't know what it is. So even if you cast it, you're hoping it's one of those.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you that you know. You know after you cast it. I'll put it that way.
I'm going to ask it what it is.
Okay, how do you ask it?
What are you? I don't know how to word it. I'm just going to ask what it is as bluntly as possible.
You're saying it in common?
In giant.
I am.
Oh, in
Enjoy
giant.
it.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. It answers. Giants disgusted blessings of the gods.
Sounds like a celestial, if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, it sounds like something like that. I'm just gonna. I was gonna command it because I figured it wouldn't answer me, but I guess I'll use my turn to banish it and see what happens.
All right, charisma saving throw. Let's do this.
And there it ends tonight, boys.
I can't see
So
it.
we're
What
gonna wrap it up
happened?
here. I'll catch you guys later. I got us. No.
I missed it. What happened? I can't see.
I rolled a 2. So you got a 6
Roll it
total.
an advantage this time.
No, I didn't. For reasons, but doof, it's gone.
Okay, we have a
My
minute to
FEA.
run away or find out if it's coming back.
You guys have the
Left.
Big
discussion.
part of me doesn't
Discussion
think
is
it's
yours.
coming back, but
So, Necro, you go. It couldn't come soon. What do you guys all discuss?
I cry. She's gone, and she didn't even share this meal with me. And then I start eating the food.
I know, Big G also started eating the
Shooter.
food.
I'm not sure what just happened. I saw it once, and then I shot it a bunch of times, and then it tried to fuck my brain, and then it poofed. What's going on?
so
Can't
I will
move.
get closer to the people, so I'm within 10 feet of as many people as
Bernie,
possible.
you're also free to move. Okay.
Oh, I know what's happening. Never mind.
You're immune to being frightened if you're within 10 feet of me, FYI.
Oh, so Steve, as you approach, you just feel this wash over you. This thing's no longer scary, or as scary. It's scary, but it's not. You're not terrified of it.
I was never terrified.
Is there any loot
Oh yeah,
around
you were.
here?
Sorry, Big G or Claremont. You're washed over. You're good. You're good. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool.
What
Feeling
was that,
better.
Bernie? I apologize.
Bernie starts looking for loot.
I fixed everybody. I'm gonna back up just in case it comes back.
Okay.
I'm staying outside just in case it comes back.
Can I?
I'm also gonna
see if I
prepare
find
a
any
spell.
Seems
loot?
like-
Investigation, Bernie.
Can,
Yes.
can I get a insight on whether or not I know what
God
happened?
damn
Like
this fucking
how
exhaustion.
You find the most beautifulest circularist like rock, and you're like, I'm gonna have to take something. We'll call it a pebble.
can
What
I
is it, the
can
movie?
I
The pebble. What is it? The pebble in the stone, or the stone in the...
I don't know.
Isn't there a penguin movie with something about stones and pebbles?
Oh, yeah.
Old school. Old school.
Yeah.
Penguins asking penguins to marry each other with pebbles.
Yeah, but there's
I
a
remember.
movie, like an animated movie. If anyone drops
Yeah,
that to
I know
me,
what
you
you're-
get a
Yeah.
prize.
I know what
Are
you're
you
talking
talking
about.
about
I know what I'm talking
Happy?
about too, but
Like
no, it's
Happy
not Happy
Feet
Feet.
or
No, it's way
whatever it
older,
was?
way older. I'm talking like the 90s, 70s, 60s, some shit like that. It's like a VHS movie.
I don't know.
Pebbles in the Stone. I don't know, something bullshit. Something Pebble. I think there's a pebble in the name. Anyways, yeah. So there's a prize
Pebble
on
and
the
the
field. for sure.
penguin.
Pebble
Oh, I
and
know what you're
Penguin. See,
talking
I
about.
basically said the whole fucking movie already in one. Something. There you go. Okay. let me see.
DM,
Go ahead.
can I get an insight on like what just the fuck happened? Because like Steve was like in the heat of battle, like popping shots, and then all of a sudden the creature just disappeared. And Necro's like, "We only have a minute."
Okay. Give me a insight. All right. What was your best roll out of beyond insight? Insight good. Okay. Cool. Yeah. It's gone for a minute. You don't know where. You don't know why. You don't know how. And this little kobold keeps impressing you somehow. And you don't know if a minute means that like everything's good, or a minute means everything's bad. At the end of the day, you got a minute. So at the end of a minute, you know shit is gonna hit the fan, just like it was a second ago. Also, whoever mentioned the pebble and the penguin, roll me D100 and tell me the number you got.
Woohoo!
They're good sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
All right, if I understand what you're saying, we don't know if we have a lot of time to go looting. So
No.
I'm gonna stay back here, and if it pops back up, I'll be sure to shoot it again.
It's very possible it will come back,
shoot my
and I
girl
may
if she
run
comes-
for it.
Wait, what did you roll? So sprinkle.
10.
And ooh, let's see. A snowdrift cloak appears before you, light blue, fur-lined. You cannot be tracked in snowy terrains, and it warms the heart when it's worn.
When it's
Oh,
warm.
When it's
that
warm.
was so adorable.
Oh, warm.
Cute.
I'm
That's
gonna
perfect,
stuff it in
man.
my bag because it's not snowy. I'm assuming.
No, not at all. But you're in an item. I'm sending it to you right now.
All right,
Thank you.
I'm gonna. Does my my hunter's mark do something for a tracking perspective?
Um,
I think it does.
no, because if it leaves its plane, does it still count? Does your hunter's mark track across planes?
That's
No, it
I'm not
doesn't.
sure if it does it. I'm not sure if it does or not. When did I? Let me go to my spells. Hunter's mark. You magically mark one creature until its spell ends. You have advantage on wisdom saving throws. Check. Target drops to 0. No,
Well,
I don't. It
overall,
doesn't.
Not
Yeah.
a huge matter. Do you guys all just stand there for a full minute overall, like as an
No,
entire group?
I'm like backing up. Like
No, I
I'm
get
backing
you
up
are, but like everyone
and
else,
I'm
like what
prepping.
I've visually seen is people are coming in, people are getting closer, people aren't moving, and then only one person is going retractively. So I'm just trying to figure out as a team compass in that 1 minute, what like that's a long time when you think about it. 1 minute, a ton of things can happen. But what are you guys doing in that minute?
I'm
I'm
also
preparing to
preparing.
evacuate.
Bernie
I'm
walks
preparing
in
3
ready to fuck
additional
shit up.
bolts with
Well, he knows ready to
alchemist
spawn off again.
fires.
Claremont gets closer. Big G doesn't move.
So Big G, you were
Only
eating with me, no? We're not eating?
Yeah, Big G is eating. Big
yeah,
G's
well, yeah,
gonna
but yeah. You guys,
gesture
yeah, you
Necros
don't move.
over.
You're eating. Yeah, it's right next to you. Yeah.
Yeah. We're right next to the food.
Yeah. Okay. So Steve runs the fuck out. Like, nah, that shit was something threatening. Okay, perfect, cool. So no one does anything else for the next whole fucking minute. Perfect. Bam. We're back in combat. Unz. Bernie, unfortunately.
By the way, I was trying to mention that I prepare more bolts with alchemist fires on them.
Totally
I
fine.
do
Totally
3 more.
fine. Bernie, unfortunately, unless you lay a trap down, there's nothing you could do. Boom, it's back. And it's going to be back on Claremont's turn. What do you do, Claremont? Claremont, as you're eating, you just see this thing appear again.
You're back.
It looks down and it sees you eating its food. You offered its food and it now catches you and Big G eating its food.
Now we can share a meal together. Could anything be more romantic?
Oh, it's pissed. But go ahead.
Really. Maybe I should polymorph too. Make him. Listen, it'll look a lot bigger if I make you smaller. Just take a moment, just relax, and we'll make this a really big meal.
Oh, come on, please work.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Well. Welcome to my size, Vadan.
That's a
You
very
turn
big
her
right?
into a hand.
Did you just polymorph into a Verdan?
He's
Go ahead and give me a
lovely
charisma saving throw.
Oh, cool.
How close
I don't know
is
if
he?
charisma's one of the ones. I do. Charisma save I have advantage on. Nice.
Nice.
You fail.
Ooh, I fail though.
As you cast it on them, you see them just
Ooh, I fail.
they do their very best to mimic exactly what you do, and they do it well enough that you yourself take the effect of what you intended to do times 10. You are just a little bitty thingy.
Wait, so I'm 10 Verdan? Or she just
Opposite.
shrunk?
10 Verdant opposite. They casted it of opposite. They did their best to mimic your spell against
Oh,
you.
I'm a gargantuan?
So now you're tiny.
I don't have a shrink spell. I have a polymorph into something spell. So I polymorphed her into
Oh,
Verdan.
into the Verdant. Yeah. Oh, then I guess, yeah, you fucking blow up shit. Hold on. You're right. That it would be the opposite.
If she turns me into a gargantuan, awesome.
Yeah. You just You could not physically turn into a gargantuan at your size, even multiplied, but you do become huge. As you do,
I fill up
they're
the
just
whole
they
room.
throw it at you. You literally go to talk to it, and as you do, you yourself grow, and you're like, you feel like it's shrinking,
Wait, this
but
isn't
you're really
working.
getting bigger. And then until you look at Big G, do you realize that something is wrong?
Did I cast it wrong? But madam, shall we eat together? And then I lift like with this tiny food, I guess now. Oops. It's my turn.
Oh boy.
Ah, you make me so proud.
Feel free to fireball.
I need Bernie,
We don't have
Claremont,
fireball
Big
anymore.
G,
What?
and
Bernie doesn't burn.
yeah, Bernie,
No, I
Claremont,
lost.
and Big,
Oh, you've been
and
gone for
Big
so
G.
long.
Bernie,
I thought I
A lot
Claremont,
don't
Big
has
have
G.
to.
changed.
I thought I don't have to make it again.
Oh yeah, you're good. You passed. Yeah, sorry. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Claremont and Bernie. Give me that weird aura save.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
do
I'm
great
also
at this with my
awesome.
negative.
Oof. At least I have advantage. Come on, baby. Nope.
Oh, I was
Wait,
almost
was I
at
supposed to
20.
be at advantage? Am I close
No,
enough
that was
to?
just Claremont. Oh,
Yeah, but I'm
No,
close
Bernie,
to.
Bernie, you do get
no,
a plus because
you
you
do
were
get
close enough.
plus. What is the plus again?
Plus
Plus 5.
5.
So 18.
18, not enough. You needed a 19 to pass, and
Oh,
Claremont doesn't
fuck
get it
you.
because he's
Show
not
me
close
it.
enough.
I'm just kidding.
I will. I'll screenshot you. I got you. Don't even trip. I don't make this shit up.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You need to get, I want you to know that you fucking lost, okay?
No. I'm not trying to be police
Hey,
over here. It
but
just
out
was
of
more funny to tell
5d6,
you to fuck yourself.
I know. It feels good. It feels good. But you could, because out of 5d6, I got a 13. So not the worst. You could have been dead. It hurt you a lot, but not enough, but a lot. Claremont, it hurt you the same. That's just the start of its turn. So with that, it's going to go ahead and grab Claremont in a very huggy manner.
It didn't even hurt me. It hurt my new HP pool because I am now a gargantuan.
Does it change?
When you polymorph,
Yeah.
you get your new HP pool.
So what's your new HP pool? How much HP would you
I don't
get?
know how many. I get whatever the gargantuans get.
I'd be like a D12. No, it'd probably be like a D20. So you probably get okay, roll 7d20. Let's see. Let's give you 10th HP.
7d20?
Oh, 70-20.
You see Big G's eyes get wide there for a second. He was like, what the
What?
fuck?
70,
Hold-
12.
Hold on,
20s,
hold on.
83.
Okay, so with that 83, you take 13 points of damage. So now it brings you down to 70. Boom.
I think maybe
Uh,
Sprinkles
what are you
had
doing?
something to say about
Oh,
the roll.
Sprinkles, go ahead.
Yeah.
One of my stupid powers instantly maxes out all health rolls. I wanted to cast it as a reaction to help him out. Give him 20
What's
or
the
whatever
range?
20s.
What's the range? He's 35 feet away.
I'm looking. I gotta find the damn spell.
I thought Necro's next to us eating too, or no?
No, he didn't come
No,
back.
I wanted to be as
Necro
far away
is-
as possible when it came back.
Necro is low key overpowered, and everybody's like, I fucking hate this guy.
Not Big G. Big G love Necro.
Yeah, but I mean, the
Do
last guy
anything.
was like, no. Chase Ventura.
Uh,
And then Claremont was like, my least favorite.
And then why does
Steve doesn't
Chase
know how to
hate
feel
Necro
about
so
him.
much?
Steve's okay with him.
How close is he?
Claremont is
35.
35 feet.
He can't be 5 feet closer. It's only 30
Nope.
feet.
Unfortunate. Can't do anything about it. Sorry, not your turn. Boom.
Hold on, he's giant. Does he take up 2 spaces?
He was not the largest to begin with, so him being bigger is more
that's. I think he's
Come on,
got
give
you
me
there,
5
buddy.
feet.
I
Give
think
me
he's
5
got
feet.
I think
you.
Sprinkles is asking the hard questions. He's the new Chase.
I think he's got you there.
He hung out with
Oh.
Chase long enough.
I'll honor it. I'll honor it. That's fair. That's fair. I'll give it. I'll give it.
All right,
That's
so
fine.
all of your D20s are instantly maxed.
So that was how many D20?
7 times 20, so it's 140.
Minus 15?
temp H pool. I love it.
Also
Minus
seeing
the other.
Claremont getting attacked, Big G's gonna attack the Gargantua.
You got it. Go for it.
Did you Gargantua? Just kidding.
Yeah, you're gonna attack Claremont. This is an enemy. You don't succeed. Okay, so it's still its fucking turn. Let me attack you guys. Jesus fucking Christ. You attack it, it flicks you. Fuck you. Give me a strength saving throw.
So anybody in 30 feet of me for the next minute gets maximum healing possible on all healing rolls.
Well,
Just so you
Big
know.
G's about to take maximum damage, okay? So Big G, give me a strength saving throw as it goes to flick your ass from being annoying. What?
It doesn't matter.
How do you like? What flavor do you give me? How do you like? This flick is like this is like the hand in like Super Smash Bros. Just coming to flick your ass. How do you stop the biggest flick in the world and just look like a boss doing it?
He immediately I cannot put it down. He immediately put down like his sword like on the ground and just kind of hold both of his hand on top of it without being pushed back.
Okay, it takes 20 points of bounce back damage from that 20 and that shit. You put it down. I mean, the finger is the most sensitive point in the body, and it goes to flick you, and you nat 20 fucking absolute solid guard that shit, and it just starts throwing its hand around in frustration, super pissed off. It hasn't even attacked. It's just reacting to you guys' nonsense. It's gonna attack Claremont because it's mad. All right, slam. Absolutely fucking them up. All right, that's what we want to see. There we go. Big numbers. Whew. Here we go, Claremont. Here we go. 24. Let's break that temp down. Let's go. One more.
Not the kind of rough love that I like. Ugh.
Well, you're liking it. He's squeezing those nipples in ways that you didn't even know they could hurt. All right, let's see here. Really low. 22. Okay, well, I mean, that's not bad. You took like a shit ton of damage. Just you had a shit ton of temp HP to buffer and keep you alive because you still have 79 temporary HP, which is just below his max. I'm just saying, guys. This dude just fucking went a whole entire 5 minutes because you guys wanted to do a million cartwheels, and now Necro, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Shit. How's everybody looking? I'll just see if anybody needs healing.
I think
We're
I
doing
need
great.
some healing.
Okay. Well,
Oh wait, no. I seem to be fine. I thought you hurt me, DM.
No, yeah, I heard you. You're at 17, dude. If you think you're fine, you're
clicking on
fucking
the wrong
mistaken.
guy. Sorry,
You're
because we got
super
the two
mistaken. You're
Bernies.
really low, dude. You're like a
Oh yeah, I
Pokemon.
desperately need healing. I look fucked up, dude.
Okay.
I thought we did a long rest at some point.
No, it doesn't
What's
care.
that?
Bernie got fucked up, right? Bernie only has
7?
72 HP compared to you guys at almost 200, okay?
I'm
17
looking
looked like it
for
was
my
from
healing
last
spell. I
week.
can't find it.
Oh, Necro drops the ball. He's like, I don't remember this, not I can.
Really can't find it. I'll cast Sanctuary on Bernie instead and tell him to
Okay.
back up.
Okay.
So
he
for a
casts-
minute,
Wanted to
he can't be
fight.
targeted.
He's like, get in there. Wait, just kidding. Back the fuck up.
Oh, wait. I can... How much
Yeah,
health
Lay a
is your
hand.
maximum health, Bernie? I have an idea.
Less than
72.
Yeah.
And he... Okay, I will give him 50 of lay on hands.
Oh shit.
You grab Bernie by the arm and go, Bernie, this is your moment. And you give him 50. Bringing him almost, not all the way, almost to max HP.
Okay, and
I guess you'd run up to him, opposite.
I if I burnt all my movement, I guess that's my turn. I don't have any other ideas.
You have more movement. You can move back to where you're at.
I would like to move back or stand next to.
Yeah, you can move back.
Yeah, I'd like to be within 20 feet of as many people as I can be is the goal.
You
Yeah, that's
like 20 or 30. There's a big difference.
I need to check the range.
I know
'cause
one's
I'm-
30 and then others are different. Now let me just put it this way. Do you like Steve or Claremont more? Because that's the only tied.
don't be close to Steve because Steve's in an okay spot.
Don't tell him
Okay,
these things, dude. Come
Then
on.
I guess I'll be close to Claremont. Although
Yeah. You
those
got
guys
Claremont.
have
no,
like
Steve
a
is
bunch of
Steve is
health.
outside the building. He's furthest from the enemy threat. So yes, you are in a position that covers all of your allies outside of Steve, which is literally the furthest back from you. So you're good. Bernie, what do you do?
Now that I am healed, I feel fucking invincible, motherfuckers. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it. Let me just make sure I.
Dude, this guy was almost baked, and then you guys revived him 100% almost, like 90% probably.
Said that we got like one thing on him.
Yeah, 1 bar of his health.
Yeah, and
Earlier.
less than a turn.
Okay. You guys want new numbers? You want new numbers right now before Bernie does anything he wants to do? Okay. Hold up. Let me do some math.
Is he gonna double the health? Like DM
Hey,
magic?
Rangers attacks matter
It
too,
still
bro.
has 201 or 199.
Why is it an or?
It's between those three. Jesus. It's a pretty good number.
It has 200 health left.
Yeah.
Here.
On average. Angus bow.
Oosh. Anyone have any bonus that I get to hit?
Sorry.
Its skin is too thick. Pink.
I'm gonna attack one more
Casted Hunter
time.
Mark, doesn't that give you a bonus to hit? I don't
That one
remember.
does.
No, bonus to damage, not to hit.
Yeah, and
Oh,
that's the
So, I know.
Does
You hit
the
on the second.
22 hit?
22 hits.
Okay.
Nice. 38 points of
And then
damage.
Plus the Hunter's Mark, which
It's now hit the 50%
Another 2.
threshold.
and then I am going to. Whoa! How'd I get dragged over there? No, I'm not running forward.
I'm not touching.
I'm running backwards.
You're going crazy, man.
I think it's because I was holding him when somebody said something, and it dragged me over to whoever said it. But anyways, I'm gonna retreat back here and nobly lead from the back.
Okay.
That's a noble place to be.
Now, do you guys want to do one more round or pause it here?
Can we pause it? I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
Pause is good.
Okay. We will pause it here. You guys are in the middle of aggressively introducing yourself to a unsure yet, I don't know, deity, god, abnormal something, embryo of something. I don't know. Who knows, really? It's a questionable thing. It's very odd. No one really asks enough questions, and that's what I love the most, the mystery of it all. We will forever wonder. With that, we will hold it here. You guys are in the middle of a decent combat. It looks like you guys have the lead, but anything could go wrong with an at 20. So we will hope that it doesn't happen. We will follow up in the future. Excuse me. And until then, next time. I hope you guys are good night.